everyone. Ooh,
Good night.
that's 12 weeks,
It's
isn't
been
it?
longer than that.
Has it?
Yeah.
Good Lordy mercy. Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. One thing that I wanted to do before we start, I wanted to again thank Fat Zebra Designs for these amazing double-sided mats that you can write on. Not sponsored by any means. Check out my channel, Just In Case Gaming, for a full review coming soon. And I wanted to just go ahead and tell you exactly where our heroes left off. Last we saw our heroes, they were able to escape Timbervale, going past King Midas's forces and escaping his gaze right as he saw them leap into the portal well that transported them into a different part of Theratil entirely. And this place that they came out at was a meadow with a lone house in the middle of it, and they sought refuge inside of that place, where they met a man named Silvax that invited him into the home. And they rested during that time, and as they did, they awoke into what they perceived to be the exact moment that they started the campaign, back in Timbervale, meeting the Mikage, everybody in jail cells. And as they found out, that was an illusion. As they started to glitch around, everything was glitching. And they said, something doesn't seem right. Something doesn't seem right. And they tried to leave the town, and as they did, they were brought back into that same meadow, and they smelled that poison-smelling flower, that odor that they warned them about. And lo and behold, that man, Silvax, was actually just some kind of puppet of it all. And Thaxia, the owl, when they were handed that owl, that wooden owl carved, that was the owl that was sitting on there. They met each of their heroes that they are connected to through their relics. And when they met those heroes, they were able to connect in a better moment. And Thaxia told them that that is one of the ways that they need to be able to win, is they need to kindle that friendship, not just with their heroes, but with themselves. And as we left our heroes, there was a lone man that was coming out of the woods, screaming about nightmares that were coming from the town that he was in just off the way. And that is where we begin our story. This nightmare. Everybody keeps having nightmares. Please, somebody please help. And he falls directly to the ground.
Well, I think I know where we need to be going.
I go over and poke him.
You can. Yes.
I'd like to go over and poke him.
As you poke him, his body just keeps.
He's kind of useless at this point.
He looks up and makes eye contact with you as he says, "Oh, hello. You're rather tall."
But thank you. You're rather on the ground.
It does appear that way, doesn't it?
Would you like a hand? So I would like to extend my hand to help lift him up.
You please. As she lifts him up off the ground, he seems to regain his balance, but he's ever so off kilter.
When was the last time you properly slept?
Oh, the entire town has had a very difficult time. sleeping for the last few weeks.
Weeks?
Yes.
I'm jealous.
We each get a veritable amount of sleep every single night, but it is absolutely tiresome. Each time that we go to sleep, we are put into some world that we do not recognize. Or we do recognize, and everything turns out to be different. And there's one thing that's there through it all.
What?
Tell us about it.
I don't know.
What does it
changes.
appear to be? He?
It, she, they,
Does it have a name?
them? I'm not sure. It
Do you
goes by many
remember-
names every time that we dream.
What is the latest?
Kordak.
A very fascinating name. What did they last look like?
Last I saw them, they looked like the baker. But just a week before that, they looked like the town painter.
So you're saying it takes on shapes of different people in your village?
It takes on many shapes. I once saw it in a dream as a tree. And that tree tried to cradle me. And as it cradled me, it then stuck its branches in my throat.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I've heard of dreams having undertones, but that's a bit new. Take us to your town. We'll see if we can help.
How will the 5 of you be able to help?
Probably by smacking.
We've moved to town. I was going to say we've moved an entire village to save it from extinction.
We've escaped dragon.
We've escaped dragons. We've killed
It's
dragons.
okay. Madam, it's okay. You don't need to make up stories to try to sell me on the point of you trying to help. We're desperate. We're desperate at this point. So any help would be greatly appreciated. They are perfectly fine. However, they report having the same nightmares. It would seem so. Everyone keeps having the same nightmares. It's like almost the entire town is all there, but not there. At the same time, I
smell
don't know if
magic.
that makes sense.
I smell magic. We will see.
Yes, I indeed smell some pretty chaotic magic.
He starts to take you through the woods. And right now, you all are alone but with him.
So, does your town hold any interesting, how should I say this? Tourist sites? Anything of interest to wandering travelers?
Not necessarily. About the only thing that is interesting is a rock that people do worship. Yes.
What
It
god
would
is
appear
it
to be
to?
so, yes.
Is it the rock that is worshipped, or is it a rock of some specific deity?
It is the rock that they deem to be Perforos's rock. However, I do not believe in such fairy tales.
Could you take us to this benevolent boulder?
I could, yes. Of course.
Is there any reason why your town would be targeted?
By what exactly?
By
It's
anything
anything.
wishing to plague you with nightmares.
Do you have any enemies?
Our town is quite peaceful, I might say. We are relatively unknown to the realm of Theratil. No, we are quite close to most everyone in town. Everyone is very close.
Tell me, how long ago did people start worshipping the rock?
Oh, people have been worshipping this rock for the last 300 centuries.
And
This
nightmares
rock is they deem it the rock of Perforos, the first boulder that lit the flame of his forge, as they say.
It's a very fascinating legend. Might prove to be true. Who knows?
You all keep walking for some time. It's been a few hours, and you hear something rustling in the bushes in the deep forest.
I assume we did. Let us see where 'tis coming from.
Can I sense what it could possibly be?
Make a perception check.
18 on dice.
Okay. Anyone else?
14.
You both are able to sense that there is a rather large presence within the tree line.
What sort of creatures are found in this area?
Are you asking me?
Yes, kind sir.
That's nice.
What sort of
You know what I find very interesting? None of you have thought it fun to ask me my name, but that's okay. I'm all right.
Oops, sorry, we meet so
You
many
said
strangers. What is the name?
you said your town was in trouble. We thought that the more pressing thing at the moment.
Yes, it was. However, I'm a very heartfelt individual, and I have very strong emotions. So,
Sorry, dear sir. We
What
meet so
is
many
your name,
strangers.
kind sir?
Borgley,
This is a very interesting name.
thank you.
Nice to meet you,
I thought
Borgley.
so. What?
Nice to meet you, Borgley.
No, it is nice to meet you. Very pale-skinned individual. You
Yeah,
have
Okay.
rather large ears, and I do like them.
Well,
Over table,
you.
Justin, you forget he's a drow. His skin is black.
Yeah, but they're very like
They're pale,
despite
gray-skinned
Okay. I know that most
creatures.
drow I've ever heard of have like pitch black skin.
Not necessarily.
They
It
usually have
depends
Right,
on
it does vary.
exactly what area that they are from and how far below that they are born. Chase, you had something to say?
Yeah, it usually goes between shades of gray to black to purple, even actually.
Right, right.
So,
Yeah. Do you hear that?
Yes, we did. It's very big. But what kind of large things are found in this area?
What is not found in the forest of Dundren? There are many things. You all start seeing what looks like a purple mist that is starting to surround you.
Oh boy.
Well,
right.
Here we go, guys.
why does this feel so familiar?
I say
You
we
hear-
not light it on fire this time.
You hear a
Oh no.
and almost like a something digging in the dirt.
That thing sounds big and angry, guys.
Sounds like it's digging, though. I don't
How
think it's
far are
after
we from
us.
it? I'd like to walk towards the direction of the sound.
Okay, roll d24.
Hopefully, it's a giant puppy.
I'm gonna follow as well.
Okay, a
No.
15.
If you say that, the likelihood of it becoming a multiple-headed beast increases tenfold, and we all know this.
As you
Still be
start
puppy.
walking toward it, out of the bush, you see two large curled horns come out of the bushel, and this creature on all fours starts coming toward you. And as it breathes, a purple mist comes out of its mouth and starts wrapping around its entire body. A large mane, almost like a warthog, starts covering the entire backside of it, as its almost skeletal face is looking at you in curiosity.
I'd like to detect magic.
Okay, roll a d20.
Knowledge, nature, total of 14.
You detect that this could possibly be what is called a catoblepis.
What is that?
Oh, wait! Now I'm understanding. Over table, I had to take a second. I was like, a what? Now I know.
What's a
Okay.
cataplepis?
I've heard of it. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head. I couldn't remember if that was a thing he made up or a thing he pulled from folklore somewhere. It's a
No,
folklore
it
thing.
is. It's not only folklore, but it is also very Dungeons and Dragons. It's also very Magic the Gathering. It exists within all
It's
three
also been
realms of existence.
It's also been put into Yu-Gi-Oh somewhere, but that's neither here nor there.
Pretty sure, yeah. But,
Can I
you know,
sense if the
folklore.
creature is good intent or just curious?
Roll a d20. Insight check plus
19
wisdom.
plus two,
Wisdom.
So 21. 20.
You detect curiosity more than anything.
Can I slowly walk up to it and just try and touch its horn really slowly?
Roll a d20 for me.
Is that a handle animal check or?
Yeah, that's
This
more
is
of a
also
handle.
our
18.
resident druid.
18. Do I add anything to it?
Animal handling, if you got it.
Do you have animal handling yet? I don't think you do.
Darling, I have a notebook and pen. I don't have all that fancy stuff.
As
today.
you approach this beast and you
Slowly.
touch its horn,
Slowly.
it kind of twitches away from you for a moment, but it looks at you in the most curious fashion, almost like it's wondering what you're doing here. And it just keeps staring at you and the rest of the party.
I just kind of like just whisper to it, "Hello, buddy."
Is there any particular reason? No, let me rephrase. Brain's not been working recently, so. Is it plausible that this thing is what's causing the problems, or is that a next to nil anything? I'm gonna have to roll insight for that.
Why don't I
you're gonna
ask it?
roll insight.
That was low.
How about I
What?
ask it?
Go ahead.
I
Roll a
want to
D20.
I want to cast Squeak speaking with animals because I have speaking animals.
I'll allow it. Yes.
All right, so I cast
Beautiful.
speak with animals. Do you want me to roll that as animal handling to talk to it, or do you want me to
Yeah.
make it? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Give me a moment.
This
Oh,
is
goodness,
random,
I
but for
am
my character, can I talk to
spiking
animals?
my-
Because we never figure that
You
out.
speak Druidic, don't you?
You can speak Druidic, which speaks to most animals.
Okay, because
Not
we never. I
all.
asked you that, but we never actually sat down and talked about what the stats would be.
That's a 17 on animal handling.
Oh,
Okay.
lost you. Hey.
Morgal, what do you do exactly?
I say, hello, strange cat creature.
Hello.
I just wanted to ask, have you noticed anything weird in the area recently? It probably sounds ridiculous when I'm talking to this thing to the rest of you guys, by the way.
All that the rest of you, except for Tralia. Tralia, you understand it. The rest of you hear, yeah, yeah, yeah. But from the both of them, from not only Morgal, but from this creature. But the creature says, yes, there has been. I've had nightmares.
You too.
What do you
Okay.
mean, you two?
The people that live in the village have been having nightmares too.
I've seen village people run, scream at night. They scare. I scare. My children scare.
We're here to take care of it. You have my word. We'll deal with whatever's causing this.
You protect.
What we do,
You defend.
we will.
As it eyeballs you for a moment, you see the purple smoke go right back up into its nostrils and its mouth as it says, okay. If you do not, I hunt you down.
Understandable.
Would you like to help us?
My family need protect. My family need defend. I protect.
That's a fair enough point.
You come into dangerous part, big scare of forest.
Can you guide us through the forest?
Hmm.
As just a body protector, that's all.
Roll a d20 for a charisma check plus charisma modifier.
Can I give her advantage since we're kind of...
Yeah, you can.
So 13 plus 2, it's 15, and then whatever else.
So
The
you can roll
creature
Oh, yeah.
kind of lurches back for a moment as it looks at you all and says, you protect my family.
Mhm.
Okay. I leave you.
Thank you.
And as you all start to go through the forest,
Yeah.
this is the creature that you were looking at.
I do quickly take it
Magnificent.
aside, realizing after a moment that none of them can understand what the fuck we were saying.
Oh,
Okay, you all talk for a moment. I'll be right back.
So what was that about?
Yeah, I
gonna
didn't know
lead
you
us.
guys speak
Dare
garble.
to share.
He's gonna lead us to
Okay.
the forest.
Yeah.
He's
It
nice.
has
enough.
a family that we have to protect. But other than that,
So
Fair.
wait, hold. I think I missed something here. It's nice. It's
Yes.
Nice.
What
It's
is it
friendly.
like dealing with the same stuff or?
Yeah. They're experiencing the nightmares too.
Okay. And Mick
Yeah.
visibly relaxes. All right then. Let's go.
just standing there petting it.
Know that feeling all too well. Let me see something here.
Well. Here I thought I was the interesting one speaking to devils and demons and discussing contracts.
Yeah, I can only do this for about 10 minutes per time I cast, so it's not too impressive. She could probably do it just naturally, I think. For the most part.
I spent lots of time dealing with unhappy rats and stray animals in my youth. So
what are you all doing?
you told us to talk amongst ourselves. So we
Well,
did.
I meant, what are you all talking about?
Oh, mostly just
Just
we
the
were
creatures.
catching. Yeah, we were catching them up on what we had learned from it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The Catoblepus
We have a
looks
problem,
back at you all, and only Tralia, babe, you need help?
but it's not staying.
Here.
Ugh,
The
Give me
beans
a
have
moment,
failed
guys.
us.
this is sucking.
The gods are calling.
It happens.
I mean, that's fair.
Hmm.
Hashtag not spawn.
I just find it hilarious that it's like, yes, the almighty goddess of the household is calling.
Justin knows where his priorities are.
Yep.
Thane usually knows where his priorities are.
Thing,
Okay.
can you see her properly?
It needs to be lowered just a tad. Lower
Yeah,
the
we're just
angle.
getting neck
All right,
up.
hang on.
It's not gonna stay over.
There? How are we there?
That looks good.
That looks better.
Great. Thank you, baby.
Still a little on the low end, but it'll do.
It'll work.
See enough
It's
of
not
your
going to
face.
stay right now.
Meanwhile, Draxus is just going nuts. There we go.
Draxus, are you back?
Yes, I don't know why it did that. I just plugged my phone in.
Weird.
Oh,
Is
it's
your
'cause I plugged it
SO
into my Mac.
Is your
plugged it into
SO
my-
present?
My SO, their sister knocked on the door, and I guess they're talking out there, so
Hmm.
I'm not quite sure.
Have
Wait,
them
what?
come back.
Let her do what she wants
they
to do.
will. They will.
Because they need to watch. We need more viewers.
Good night.
Justin
need
reveals
more
his
views.
true intentions.
We got 2 on Twitch
They'll
right
be
now.
back.
Hi, Twitch.
Oh, well, hello, everyone. How are you? Sorry for the few interruptions that have happened. We
Yeah.
are back.
It's
On
mostly
track.
Brian. Sorry.
I think we've got
The
one on YouTube.
Catoblepus
Wait.
looks back at you all, and the only two people that can understand it are Margal and Tralia. And it says, we need be careful.
Of what?
He says we need to be careful.
Big
What?
monsters in place. Forest. Big danger.
He says there's big monsters here.
Big monsters constitutes what?
Now, do you have a name?
Gota.
Good.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
See you. I smell something coming.
20 perception.
What, Mick?
20 perception.
Okay. You sense off in the left direction through the tree line that there appears to be something crawling through the bushel.
Knick-knack?
Something's crawling through
What'd
the
you
bushel
see?
on the left.
I don't think this thing's friendly too.
I'm gonna take a
Um,
step back here.
If I could not hit my dragon skull, that'd be great.
Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Let's not burn the house down, Chase.
Not that this is just.
Should we just try to move past it swiftly?
Uh,
Just ignore it. Don't pay any attention. Just walk by very quickly.
yeah, let's get moving. I
Let's
I
move.
do keep my peripheral
I'm just gonna-
focused.
I need everybody to
Towards it.
roll a d20 in that case.
Ugh.
I'm keeping my swords drawn just in case.
That was a 6 on dice.
19.
13.
9.
It's a 3.
You all hear as Morgal and Moxie snap against the brushel right underneath you. Something rises out of the tree line, and you meet eyes that kind of meet yours and is going back and forth to see your eye line.
That's a nature check of 13. What is this? Hello.
You see large, thick limbs that look almost like trees. However, you can see that there are bits of fur with flesh as you look closer at it, as it's closer to you. And it looks at you.
Yes, time to show off my spellcasting skills. I'm going to do speak with animals and hope my charisma helps.
Go ahead.
I guess that should ask the question: is it animal speech?
It would be animal speech, yes.
Okay.
Have we trespassed on your territory? I'm sorry. We're just passing through.
Morgul and Trollia here. Hey, you look foreign.
We are.
That
We'll
would
be
a fair
out of the
assessment.
As it
forest in no time
starts to
flat. I'm kind of
maneuver through the bush.
slowly.
Wait, are
slowly
you having
backing
nightmares?
What?
As it started crawling, I just screamed at, like, are you having nightmares?
I have nightmare,
We're here to fix that.
but I so hungry.
Well,
As it starts to come through the brush more, you all start to see more of its form as you see almost a lizard-like quality to it with some kind of a mane furled back.
For reference, Morgul is directly translating to the two people who cannot speak. Well, three people who cannot speak animal.
Gotcha.
So
I mean, I have speak with animals cast, so I
the
can.
NPC. We have an
the
NPC with
NPC.
us. Yeah.
That's true. The NPC is kind of going, what the hell are y'all doing?
Well, how about this? If you don't eat us, we'll get rid of your nightmares.
But that not help.
How does that not help?
Hungry.
I understand.
You can
We
fix food
understand
with
that you are
anything else.
hungry now, but if you wait just a bit, you will have more sleep to hunt better once we leave. And
Does
we
anyone
will
have
leave your
food?
territory alone.
Roll a charisma check for me.
Is a
Mombard. Let's do this.
that is a 22.
You make offer.
We promise not to
What?
disturb.
Offer.
We will ensure that you get better sleep from here on once we get rid of whatever's causing the nightmares, and we'll leave your territory entirely alone, and whatever is in it for you to eat, obviously. Your territory, your rules.
You barely see this creature's eye line and nose as it comes in and out of the bushes. It's rather large, but you can barely make it out as its eyes, because they're on the sides, darts back and forth, trying to look at you all.
Would you prefer we stand on one side?
I see you perfectly.
Okay. Tried to make it easy for you.
Smell you so sweet.
That isn't wise, and I think you know that.
As you see its tongue start licking, it's so long, it starts licking its own face.
He thinks we smell delicious. This is not good, I don't think.
Everybody start very slowly inching back.
I want so hunger.
Does anybody have any food on them?
I have
bread, meat, jerky.
Something? I don't know.
Anybody
Is that
willing
really
to
gonna
sever a limb?
satiate him?
Talia, really?
Just add the pelts, not the. Damn it. All right. No.
Everybody start.
I want him.
Who?
He starts looking at Vorley.
Oh no.
Give him. I not hurt you.
He is our.
Do you have any family?
He is also the only way we have of getting to the village to find whatever it is that's causing these problems.
We need him right now, but maybe later.
Catoblepis help you get where need be.
So you've been hearing us. Okay.
It nowhere is.
What if, when we get to town, we bring you back some food, some fresh meat?
He look tasty.
Things aren't looking good for you, little buddy.
This is not good.
Should we just run for it? I'd say that softly to the group.
If you think so, if you think you can outrun it, by all means.
I don't think we can outrun this thing.
Well,
Good thing.
more call I can get on your back.
I mean, yeah, I could probably.
You see a
piggyback
small
you.
creature run past the bushel, and you see it go as a tongue lashes out and grabs it as it starts to grow bigger in
Time to
size.
run.
You can now see its mouth and its face entirety.
I see.
Give me him.
Not happening.
I
Nope.
don't think that is going to work.
We had no other option, guys. It's either run or fight. He's not
We
willing
ain't
to
gonna
come to the
outrun
deal.
this thing.
I come deal. Give me him or Catoblepis.
No, we're
I
not.
eat.
Oh no, you are not doing that.
No.
No.
I eat. Give me.
I would like to.
Can I like,
Go ahead.
no, you go, Talia.
Oh no, I would like to cast mold earth and make a mound of dirt, like smack his face.
Okay.
Okay. Better than what I can do. All I use is fire and electricity.
I mean, that might not be too bad here.
16. Do I add anything?
No.
Great. Just a wall of.
You all see Tralia sitting there listening to everything. As she puts her fist to the ground, you see a large mold of dirt and boulders come up and smack this thing in the face as it lurches forward.
Well,
Everyone roll for initiative.
right then. It's fighting time.
Where were you earlier? Give me a sec.
16.
That is grand total of 13.
14.
Who has the higher dex mod?
13.
Did 3 of you just roll 13s?
This happened
And I
last time
had
too.
15 plus 1,
Oh, okay.
16.
I have a 13 plus 3, so 16.
Okay.
Okay.
14
Okay.
total.
Give me the
13 grand
highest totals to the lowest totals.
So I had 19.
Who
Okay.
had 18?
Okay.
Anyone?
19.
Anyone
I
have
think me and
18?
Jaxus both had 16.
Who has the higher dexterity modifier?
Oh wait, we were
Mine's-
going by
Mine is
dexterity?
plus 3.
Wait, were we going by dexterity?
Well,
Yeah.
that's after.
Okay, so I have 17 because I did the 1 plus 1. The dexterity I have plus 2, so it'd be 17.
Okay.
Sorry. I was going with that. That's intelligent.
Micknick? And Moxie, what was yours?
I had a grand total
14.
of 13.
Mine is 14.
Gotcha.
So in terms of party order, it would go me, Tralia, yeah. So we go me, Tralia, pop. There, okay, yeah, we got this. I think you got it. All right.
The ginger is Draxus.
Yes, I know Draxus. I'm just saying, as far as like time, like.
Can you
order,
all see that on the board?
Hold it
Proper?
up to the camera before you put it on the board so we can see it fully. Yeah.
Chase might be the only one that recognizes this thing.
Oh fuck no.
Ooh,
Oh.
I dig it.
That's quite the gullet.
Ew.
That's not a golem. I don't think.
Gullet. Gullet. G-U-L-L-E-T.
Oh, I rolled a 16, by the way.
Chase, it has a different name.
I
in this
figured it's
world.
not actually that thing.
No.
I figured we were
but-
not fighting the Rastafarian reptile here, but
You're fighting a version of the Rastafarian reptile.
The what?
It's a Monster Hunter thing.
Oh.
the thing he's using to represent it is called a Great Jagras.
Yeah, I remember that, babe.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, you do, don't you? So, Morgal, you are first up on the round.
Okay.
You see this large creature coming through the bushes as its belly is much larger. You see that it's grown in size as it is drooling from the mouth.
Okay. Hunter's mark on it, just standing my ground. Where I'm
Okay.
at currently.
Okay. All right. Next up on the round, Draxus. What do you do?
I'd like to roll a perception check for the weight to see if it's over 500 pounds.
Okay.
And that's a d20, right?
Yep.
Draxus, master of levitation.
Okay, 12, and then is what's do I do any bonus?
No.
Perception.
Okay, so yeah, just
It is well over 500 pounds at this point.
okay. I want to cast magic missile.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You may
I've
have to
forgotten what it's-
move because you do not have. Okay, so here's Draxus, just so that I can point everyone out. Draxus.
Okay.
Here's Miknik, Moxie. Here's Morgal. Here's Tralia, and here's the Catoblepus.
I'd like to move between Tralia and Miknik, I guess, like just slightly to the right, just so I have sight line on it.
Okay, so here.
Yes.
Okay. You do have line of sight.
Okay, and then I'll roll a D. Let's see. Dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target. Okay, so that's 3d4 plus 1. Alright, so 4, 6, and 5.
Did you roll a d20 to hit?
4, 6, and 5 for the damage, and then to hit 2, it misses.
So as you all see Draxus, he puts his hands together and you see a small red and orange ball of energy start to form in his hand. He fires it and it ricochets through the tree line, going through the trees into the sky. The creature then looks directly at Draxus, starts coming directly toward you. 16 to hit you. Look at your armor class.
No.
13.
Okay, so
That's
it
a hit.
hits. And as it hits, you see that its jaws slam down directly on to Draxus, and it starts
Oh no.
starts swallowing it. You are right
Ah,
now
fuck.
grappled, Draxus. You are
Okay.
in its throat. Okay? You're in its throat and you're grappled. So in order to get out of grapple, does anybody want to tell him what he has to do?
Don't you have to roll a d20? First of all.
Isn't it opposed
Okay.
to like checking 5e on there for that?
Draxus, you take 7 damage as you feel the teeth coming through your flesh on your
Ugh.
backside and into your stomach lining. You feel these sharp fangs coming directly in through those regions.
Well, then if I'm taking damage, doesn't that trigger Hellish Rebuke?
It does.
All right.
Make use.
Make good
So that's a D20. Come on, roll. A 19.
Draxus,
Okay.
that's not how Hellish Rebuke works. It's just an automatic
wait.
thing. It's a
Oh,
cast.
okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
You do not have. You roll the damage.
Okay.
You
That
just
is
say
true.
you're using it, and then you roll the damage.
Okay. And then it's.
Is it still the
2d10.
3? I was gonna say, is it still the 3d10 like it is for my ability, or is it a different?
Yep.
Okay. So yep, you roll 3d10 and it deals fire damage, and you better hope it's not fireproof.
All right. So 6, 5, and 3. Do I have any modifiers on those?
No.
Okay. So 6, 5, and 3.
That's
You see the
14.
creature lurch back and forth as it goes, as you see smoke starting to billow out of its mouth as it.
I'd say he triggered Hellish Rebuke doing that.
Seems like it.
Okay, next up, Trollia. It is your turn.
I might should have warned it that we are spicy individuals. We don't take kindly to being eaten.
Okay. As I move, so you see where what's his name? I wrote it down. Gorda is.
Who?
I'd like Gorda.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to move to the left, my left of him.
Here.
Yes, as I take wild shape of a panther. As far as like as close as to the creatures I can get, but to the
Do we
left.
have our mini boxes in there, dear?
Darling, they're in the closet.
Hang on. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta get a panther.
Sorry, you should just have a list of all the creatures I can turn into next to you.
Pardon me as I enjoy this delicious pasta that
Need
my
your help.
girlfriend has provided.
I've been chowing on Papa John's pizza. Not sponsored.
I found peanuts.
I had been eating other snacks that I have, but there's like some Italian sausage pasta, and it's delicious.
I have unicorn snack cakes. They are strawberry snack cakes covered in blue frosting and purple glitter.
Aside from that, I have
Purple
Philippine
sparkles.
mangoes and some pretzel shells, which are really good.
Elliot made me some caprese salad earlier for a snack.
Aw,
There.
cute.
Yum.
Something I cannot stand to eat, but then again, I think everybody by now knows I'm highly carnivorous.
Each
Yes.
their own on that. I have to have my mood for it. Because usually, yeah, I'm all about the protein.
Oh, I love hummus.
Mm.
Like, hummus and naan bread is an entire mood for me some days.
But yeah, aren't we going to the restaurant tomorrow?
Roomies? Probably. Because we live about like 30-40 minutes from the Avalon, so we're probably going to try and get the little one to behave long enough for us to sit down, enjoy some kebabs and some hummus.
We have a few
And-
Indian places near us, honestly speaking. One that we usually order from is called Korean More, and it has fantastic naan and really good vindaloo. Oh,
I have a recipe for naan that I got off of YouTube that I need to try. It's basically like a bowl that you put your basmati rice in with your curry. So I'm very interested to try that, see how it goes. It's supposed to be fairly easy. Then again, I haven't made crepes in a very long while either. I need to make dessert crepes again.
In case you were wondering why I'm adjusting, I have pulled up the stream momentarily and have noticed that the top of my head was slightly getting cut off, so I have moved slightly downward.
Oh, I need to adjust your crop.
Yeah.
Quite badly, as a matter of fact. I'm glad you pointed that out.
I just happened to notice, and I'm like, maybe I should sink down just a little bit.
You can also just be
Zane,
like,
shame
"Hey,
on you, honey.
Zane, fix your shit."
Nah. I
Shame on you, honey.
It's a very easy thing for me to fix.
Okay. I'm sitting in natural position then.
Draxus,
now would be
does
the
your
time to-
SO enjoy snack cakes or are they anti-sugar? You froze.
Yeah, he froze.
Yeah, quite badly.
Oh no.
May play with video order in a moment, which. Oh,
There you
he's
go.
back. All right. I don't want to ask again. Doesn't look like he heard you.
Did you hear what I asked you or no?
Yeah, no, I heard.
Okay. I didn't
Yeah.
hear anything from you because you froze.
Oh, but that was really weird. Yeah, Elliot's not a big fan of stuff like that.
Oh
When it
right,
comes-
because I'm the one who started brainwashing you into eating sugar again.
Okay, does everybody see? I don't have a panther, but I do have a tiger, so it's kind of
Oh.
similar.
Ooh,
All right.
I like
We can
tigers.
use our
Oh.
imagination.
Okay, Trolia, then what did you want to do?
Oh, I can do something?
You have a movement, and then you have an action, so I guess you did take that. So next up, it would be Miknik.
Alright. Miknik is gonna fire a crossbow bolt. Just
Are you going to
before-
get in line of sight? Well, actually, you do have line of sight.
I am going to try and aim for its exposed claw. Because I know that Draxus is still somewhat grappled at least. I don't
It
wanna
is
risk-
grappled in its throat.
Yeah. I don't want to risk hitting the throat, even though that is a very large target. So I'm going with the safe bet and aiming further back and down. Roll to hit and pray. Add my dex to that. That is an 11. At least I'm not
Ah.
critically missing.
As you all see Miknik lining up his crossbow, he lets loose a bolt, and it goes and it slices right into the creature's hand. Roll for damage, but it's not a critical hit, so
No,
it's not hitting it precisely. But you see it look down at its hand, and it puts its hand down and. Hey,
Something
babes.
tells me it didn't like that.
Have
5
another beer.
damage total.
That ain't bad.
I'll go get it.
I appreciate it. I love you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Leave a comment on the live stream if you think those two are really freaking adorable.
Right.
It's either adorable or people think we're cringy, but we think we're adorable, don't we?
Now, if we don't have another blue,
We do. Either one's fine. I don't
I
care.
mean,
Give me
no
the money.
offense, she outdresses you 10 out of 10 times, but y'all are still adorable.
First of all, yes, she does. But second of all, y'all have never seen me in my shiny shoes. Okay? Y'all have never seen me in my fancy dress. Okay?
You haven't seen
what?
my new boots.
you have some nice suits.
Yes, I
think
have.
I think my newest boots make me taller than you.
Thank you, dear.
I would have gotten you a
No,
blue.
I wanted this. Yeah, this is fun.
Speaking of lemonade.
What
That was the first-
day.
I was gonna say that was my very first alcohol was a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
We just
I
have
love
we
Mike's.
bought Mike's and we bought some of the
If you
red,
haven't
white,
got
and blue.
their strawberry pineapple. So
That one's good.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so Nick, did you roll for damage? What was that damage?
It was 5.
Okay. You see the creature writhe in pain as you see some blood start to spatter from its hand. Moxie, it is your turn.
Seeing as I'm probably one of the furthest people away from it.
No, you're not. You're right here.
Okay.
The
Well,
furthest
I'm
away
going
from
to-
it would actually probably be Morgul.
Ironically.
All right, because he's just holding action for the moment.
Well,
Mhm.
he was also very close, and then the monster decided it liked Draxus as a tasty treat.
And the monster was like, "Magic boy, nom nom nom."
Yeah. Draxus looks like less of a threat than Morgul does. Let's all be honest here. I move closer. And
How much closer?
Uh,
You have a movement speed of what, 30 or 35?
30. It's 30.
Okay, so tell me about that kind of range, and then I will move you in that amount.
Yeah, that within one.
Where do you want to be
How-
in proximity to the creature, and I'll move you that.
As close as I possibly can because I'm hoping for something.
That moves you about here.
Oh no,
If
I meant
you-
closer, not away from, but closer.
This is the creature hears you.
Yes. Okay.
You want to be closer?
That's fine.
Because you'll have to expend one more movement.
That's fine. I then cast Thunder Wave.
Okay?
Wow. Wait, is Draxus still in his mouth?
Yes, it is. He is
Oh,
in
are you
his
sure you
throat
wanna do
right now.
That's not going to be a good idea then.
I was about to say poor Draxus.
I mean, no,
You're going
he
to
won't.
blow me.
Actually, no, I can't do that. He won't survive that. He
Probably
literally will not survive that at maximum damage. Crap. Sh-
Assuming the thing doesn't reflexively bite down harder too.
He's
that
gonna
was
go
my
from
other
light
concern.
gray to albino real quick.
in that case, I cast the only thing I can really do right now because using my sword is useless. Fireball.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Let me find it. I'm having a very hard time finding the. There we are. Okay. I keep forgetting how many. It's been too long. All right.
Invoke the spiciest of spells.
Yep. The spiciest of spells, indeed. 27 damage.
Ooh.
That's a good amount.
Okay.
This is what
So
happens
you
when you
all
mess
see
with Hellfire.
Moxie. You all see Moxie sitting there. She's kind of singing into her hands, and you all see a small fireball start to blossom into a large one as she moves her hands toward the creature, and you see it. A large fireball, about 10 foot in radius, come right in front of the creature and start going toward into the beast as it starts to sear its flesh, and it
It's out the elf.
as it you see Draxus fall prone in front of the beast as it hurls up its lunch. You see its
Oh, thank
stomach.
the gods.
You see its stomach and its size start to dwindle a little bit. All right, next up on the round, Morgul, it is your turn.
It's still alive.
I must stroll on up to it and I'm gonna smack it twice.
All right,
I'ma
in
stroll
what
on up
fashion
and
do you
I'ma
want to
smack
scroll
it
up? What's your movement speed, bud?
Movement speed is 1 moment here for it. I believe it's 25, but give me a sec. Apparently it's not popping right up on my character sheet. Give me a sec.
Do you want to come in this general
30.
direction,
30
or do
feet.
you want to come in this general direction?
Far as where I go, probably doesn't matter. So I'll come up in front of it. So yeah, I've got
Okay.
30 feet of movement speed. So as long as I can get
Okay.
up in its face.
You're
So,
right up in its face.
All right, I'm fucking hit it with one of my short swords. Let's see. That is 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. A moment, because it is, I assume, below max health, obviously, with that. So give me a sec.
The Great Tiefling roasts the hell out of it.
So I deal.
Whoopsie, Mike.
Yeah, the critter got roasted.
9 plus 3, 12, and then another.
Alright, time to switch to less.
14 damage on the first hit. Take my bonus action to smack it again.
Roll to smack.
That's only a 17 to hit.
Okay, that does not hit.
Okay. So,
Spicy.
yeah, so 14 damage from the first attack, that's it.
You all see Morgal as his muscles flex. You see his short sword as he rushes over past a few boulders, leaping over them, stabs this creature right in the side. As you see blood start to pour from the side of this creature as it lurches over its view over to Morgal. Yeah. Almost looking at him for his next meal. Draxus, you are next.
Chew on this, you fucking lizard.
Raxus, you still with us? Are you okay?
Yes. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, that's in character me going, sweetie, are you okay? Draxus?
Now, he
Yeah.
is prone, so he's going to have to roll to try to get out of prone nature.
Oh, God.
Because right now, you are on the ground, laying on the ground, in a thing of giant saliva. Yes, Chase.
Okay, is that thing in that, or is it just because of the coating of saliva he's got? Because normally
It's because of the coating of saliva.
Okay.
He has so much, I would call it mucus, really.
Mucus.
Like
Yeah.
he
It's a
hacked
mucus
flip bone and spat it
membrane.
out.
Yeah, that
It's a
makes
mucus membrane, and that's what's so thick that has knocked him prone.
sense. That makes sense. So he's kind of stuck.
I rolled a 9.
I'm very familiar with this.
You all see Draxus try and wriggle out of this massive coating of mucus and saliva that is on him, but he is struggling to wrench himself free. And you see the large monstrosity look over toward Morgal as it wrenches its mouth over Morgal's head. That's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
However, Morgal has a very particular way he's going to respond to this in turn if he's still in this thing's mouth.
You all see Morgal start to get taken into this creature's mouth as its arms start to grapple around its waist as it starts to shove it down its throat. Morgal starts to go down into the gullet of this creature as you start seeing it getting larger again in size.
How much damage do I take from that?
That is 6 damage.
Okay.
That's not terrible.
Next up, Trolia. You are in the form of a panther. What do you do?
I would like to leap on its back as high as I can go, sink my claws into him right at the back of his neck, try and dig my face in as much as possible and start ripping the flesh out.
Okay, roll for it.
Vicious.
Do I add anything?
No, just a regular D20 plus
17.
strength, actually. Yeah, so plus strength. Yeah, let's do that.
I rolled a 17 plus 2, 19.
That definitely hits.
Okay.
Okay, so she leaps onto the back. Roll for damage for me while I'm describing this.
Wait, what do I roll for that? Sorry.
So you're going to roll the damage for that.
Mhm.
Do you
So-
not know the
Roll
dice for-
2d6. Roll 2d6 for the claws and the bite.
3.
Okay, so as you all see Trollia's panther-like form leaping up on the back of this creature onto the back of its neck, you see her starting to tear out bits of flesh from the creature, and it's writhing in pain as you see its gullet start flinching. Next up is Miknik.
Alright. Do I even have line of sight still?
No, you're gonna have to move. So here you are,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can move in whatever direction that you want, bud.
Alright, my movement speed is only 25.
Okay.
Can I get...
You want to move in this general
Yeah, can I
direction
get
over here?
where your middle finger was up there?
Okay, you can get here.
And still fire, or do I need to wait?
No, you have a second action, so you can
Okay.
you can do an attack. So you have your everybody has their movement, and then they have an action that they can take.
Alright, I am going to fire a crossbow bolt to its butt. That is
To its tail or directly to its butt area.
It's booty hole.
Shoot it in the ass!
You going for the booty?
I'm going for the booty.
Swiggity slooty, he going for the booty, everybody.
19 to hit.
That does hit, yes.
You've effectively torn it a new asshole.
And that is 8. 8 damage.
As you all
That's a
see,
painful
Mick
staring.
aiming down his crosshairs, he lets loose a bolt, and it smacks right into the ass of this creature. And you see blood start pouring from the area as this creature retches back, and its gullet starts.
Oh.
And Morgal, you feel a tightening and a loosening around you, almost
ain't
as if
getting out
it's
of this
about to
fatty.
vomit up. And next, you all see the Catablepus say, "These people good, you bad." As it lurches forward, it starts running at this creature full force with its curled horns aimed forward as it slams directly into the belly of this creature, tearing open holes in its stomach as it starts pouring out this purple smoke around this creature. Who was that? So Moxie, you're up next.
I'm gonna
This thing
hold
is
back.
not looking good.
Well, I still can't cast most of my major offensive spells because they're all electrical based, and one of my party members is in its mouth, so I can't cast.
I can take it. Don't worry about it. No, I'm kidding.
Really?
Seriously. No.
No! I was gonna say, really? No, you cannot survive Thunderwave at second level. You can't.
Over the table. I'm being a dumb fucking musclehead. Please do not hit me with Thunderwave.
You all hear a muffled voice of Morgal going, "I can take it! Come on! Fuck this thing! Come on, man!
Shut
Let's
up,
go!"
idiot.
I draw my sword and do something I haven't done all game, but I'm doing it today because I am angry with the +1 for that Hex gave me back at the beginning of the campaign. I'm finally gonna use it.
Okay.
Normally I don't do this because I don't like having to actually roll to hit. Especially because that's a 12 on dice. I don't think that's hitting because I don't know what I'm supposed to add to that.
If you're doing a sword attack, it's usually your strength or
Yeah.
maybe?
I have a 0 strength mod.
Fuck. Okay.
What are you wanting to do? Tell me exactly what you're wanting to do, and I will decipher on whether or not you can do it.
I'm just trying to run and slice.
I'll allow it.
All right.
Roll for damage.
Yep. I'm not even sure what kind of damage this thing does. A D6?
Is it a
D8.
short sword or is it a long
It's
sword?
a long sword, and it is a +1 bonus to hit.
Pretty sure that's a D8, but give me a moment.
That
I'll
is a
find out for you.
D8. That
Oh,
should
okay.
be a D8.
All right. dealing a D8 of damage. I don't know if I had anything for fire. But that's a maximum
Yes, you
damage.
do. You add +2 at this point in time.
That is a 10. That is maximum amount of damage I can deal. So it's just.
So as you all see, Moxie, she runs across a few different bushes, and she slides as she takes her sword and slams it right into the stomach of this creature, right where the Catoblepus's horns were. You see this extremely large, gaping mass happen as the skin sloughs over and entrails start pouring out, and this creature goes and falls to the ground as Margal gets spat out in a thing of mucus, covering him directly onto the ground in front of him. This creature is deceased.
I thought I was gonna have to crawl through the chest cavity all day.
Tralia, do you transform back?
How close are we to the town?
No, I'm not gonna say anything.
No.
You can ask the guy.
Just for reference for any healers in the party. Hopefully that doesn't include me this time. I'm sick of doing that. Let's be honest. I shout victory! Bardic inspiration.
Okay.
How bad you hurt, Draxus?
Not too horribly.
It's not
I'm
bad.
at 16 right now, so like I got hit a little bit, but I'm not doing too bad.
Okay.
I can cure wounds without any issue.
I've got in my spell repertoire as well, so.
So we have 3 healers now.
Excellent.
I wouldn't call me a healer. That's a generous thing, because I have Cure Wounds as one of my 3 spells.
I have Cure Wounds, and that is about it.
Cure wounds on the wounded. So, Draxus, you are going to heal 6.
Nice. Thanks, Nick.
You bet. Try not to get eaten again.
Yes, that was particularly gross. Can you get up? Can you get up yet?
Oh, Justin's gone. I
Yeah.
mean, I'd like to think so.
Basically, that's in character me going, honey, do you need help getting up?
And then I just look at you and go,
This stuff is
I
pretty
might
nasty.
have to scorch that stuff off of you. I don't think you want that, so you're going to want to try to figure out how to get up. Also, this is the best kind of packaging for Reese's Pieces ever. Also, not sponsored.
Justin, can I get up yet, or am I still covered?
No, yeah, you can get up because people can now help you get up. You get up out of the mucus and this extremely gross, thick mucus that's covering your body sloughs to the ground. Both you and Margal, the both of you are just covered in this ick.
And I just look at Morgal and go, you too, huh?
Yeah, me too.
Did anyone else require healing?
Require a shower, but I don't think that's going to be a thing.
I think we
can
could
get to
all use a bath.
Okay, what does everybody do now? What do you all do?
Move
Chase,
on.
I mean, come on, right?
Yeah, it works for it. It does.
Doesn't it?
Where'd you get that Jagras menu? Is it one of the ones from the little blind bags?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I bought a bunch. I bought a bunch of them because I thought that'd be useful D&D minis.
They're good. Yeah.
I mean, at this point, it's the,
Let's move on.
Wait.
Let's
Shall we?
continue to the town.
How far are we out from it?
Who are you asking?
Vorgly.
We are not too much longer. I believe that it is approximately maybe 1.5 miles.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Risk 30-minute jog. Gotcha.
However, this woods, as you can see, is chock full of horrific entities.
No worries, we can take him.
We can see that, I say as saliva still drips off of me.
We got this, right, Draxus?
Yeah, sure. I say as saliva continues to drip off of me.
Use your
Draxus.
sleeves.
Is your SO watching? Because we need more viewers.
My SO is making dinner with their sister right now.
That is bullshit.
Let them do what they want to do.
Bullshit.
Let them do it.
Food
They
is
need to get back
important.
in here. You text them up right now and you tell them to get their ass in here. Okay, so as you all are walking, you all are still technically alone right now. However, you are with the Cataplepus, and you are with Vorley right now.
For once, it's not me that ends up covered in something by the end of a fight.
This happens way too often for my care.
I mean,
It's okay, guys. Last time I was covered in sewage, so this time I guess it's not so bad.
you got us all covered in sewage, little boy.
You all smell really badly.
Yeah, that'll happen.
The
Now
Cataplepus.
that I think about it, guys, we haven't taken a shower at any of the inns we've been in.
No.
You have.
We did wash
You
in-
all did shower in a river.
Yeah.
We did
washed
bathe in a river.
on arrival.
Oh yeah, that's right. I rolled around to get this sewage off of me.
Yeah, the sewage is off of you right now.
That's good. At least it's not adding insult to injury.
It's a shame. If we had the sewage, it may not have wanted to eat us.
Somebody roll a d20 for me.
Alright.
For
That's
either a
20.
senses perception,
Wait, what?
either a senses perception or a perception check. I want either one.
Well,
12.
That's a 15 on dice. 18. 18 total.
Okay.
Senses, I think, would only come to play if any of us had, like, hearing senses based or scent.
Tralia?
I just rolled d20, right? No, add
Yeah.
additions. Okay, 12.
Mm-hmm. You roll a d20.
12.
You all, as you are walking, I would say probably about 20 minutes at this point, you all hear something off in the forest that sounds like something almost ripping and tearing.
What is that?
not again.
I don't think this one's gonna try to swallow us whole.
It sounds.
I go
terrific.
closer to the sound to see if I can see what it is and whether or not we should move quickly past it.
Roll a d20.
Is there a tree nearby?
This is gonna be
There are
stealth.
tons of trees nearby. You're in a forest. Yeah.
If this is stealth, that's a 15 total.
Okay. Now roll perception.
If there's a tree nearby, I'd like to climb up.
Perception passive perception's a 13, which is about what that amounts to.
Okay, Tralia.
I was saying if there's a tree nearby, I'd like to, since I'm still in Panther form, climb up a tree and look around.
Okay, the both of you can see what appears to be a large green creature with a fat body that is ripping and tearing what looks like some kind of poor soul, some kind of humanoid creature. It's ripping the flesh off and is eating it as it's picking at it with its claws in between the sinew and muscles in the bone and picking it dry as it starts to put it into its mouth.
Then very quickly, just sort of move away. Just nope, 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 nope. No, not my business. Nope. Nope. I just mind my own business.
Same.
What'd you
Nope,
see?
It's over
Nothing to
there.
worry about. Nothing to worry about right now. Let's just move away.
Everybody roll a d20 for me.
Alright.
15.
Nat 20.
19.
3.
Of course, it's not during combat.
Rob,
11.
Ain't bad.
as you all start to move through the brushel, Tralia, in her panther form, is leaping onto trees, and she slightly slips and loses grip on with her claws as some of the bark falls to the ground, and you hear as you see this large creature.
Well, now we've gotten something else's attention.
Yes.
Well, Tralia, you're officially, I think, on my shit list for the moment.
Just glare at her with my panther eyes.
However, hang on. It can't tell where the sound is coming from at the moment.
All right, let's keep moving quietly.
As you all keep moving through the brushel, you see the town in the distance through the tree line. And you
Yay.
see Vorley say, "That's it. That's where we need to go."
All right.
Everybody roll a d20.
Swear to God, if this is another fucking nat 20 outside of combat, I'm gonna scream.
That's a 10.
16.
12.
18.
Izzy and I really did just both roll 10s.
You all make it through the tree line, and you get to the town gates. And you're safe.
Alright. Bath is...
You
Oh,
hear the sounds in the
thank God.
distance through the forest as something is ripping and tearing something apart, and quite angry that it couldn't find where the sound is coming from. But you all are in town at the front gates right now. And Vorley
Tralia,
says,
I have
"Oh,
a question.
Yes.
That's concerning.
Have people been known to go missing in this town because of the things in the forest?
this forest is quite dense and is very dangerous. I mean, there are some people that venture out too far and they do not come back."
Well, there was a large green thing that was tearing apart a villager. So,
It is not surprising.
How the hell
may
did you
wish to
get
take-
to us?
yes, how did you manage to get through that to find us?
I have a particular set of skills that not only makes me very cowardly, but also makes me able to slip past most things I find scary.
I
Yeah.
like you.
That's fair. That's fair.
I am not a very, how you would say, heroic individual like you all, taking on that Gilgag and ripping and tearing it apart. I dare say, very good play on that. I dare say, very good play.
Absolutely.
Well, thank
Said,
you.
we're-
It's what I
we're
do.
here to help.
However, when you get into this town, everything is not as it would seem in the past weeks. I would be very careful if I were you.
Want to give us any insight on that?
Not nearly as much as I know, which is little to nothing. I'm the one that has been experiencing these nightmares just as much as anyone. So anything that I would say would likely be rubbish in comparison to what information you would need to glean.
Can you tell us anyway? Just so we can compare.
Everyone is having these nightmares. Everyone. We don't know if it's some type of spell that's been cast on the town, or a creature that has invaded our fair town, or Who knows what it could possibly be? A bad dream? It could just be that.
What time of day is it?
What time of day?
That's kind of over the question, but yeah, what time of day is it?
I would say a little past noon.
Okay. So we have until whenever you guys decide to go to sleep for us to figure out what's going on, because I imagine that's probably going to affect us too.
That's if we choose to sleep.
It very well could.
Do y'all have some Orcish coffee on you or something that I'm not aware of? Because if so, I would like some of that. That's going to be very useful soon.
We do have coffees. We don't have orcish coffee, like you say. There are actually no orcs that reside within this village.
I think we will take some of the strongest coffee that you have available.
Very good. Then we're going to go to the Tipsy Goat.
Excellent. To the Tipsy Goat.
As you all start to make your way, Tralia, do you transform back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I waved to our friend because they probably do not want to come into town.
The Catablethus just kind of nods towards you as it heads back into the woods.
Seems like a
Imagine
nice
a lot of
feline
things don't mess with it.
You all are now in the Tipsy Goat, and as you go into the front doors of it, you see that it's a rather large pub for the town size. It's a pretty small town, but this pub is rather large. It has its first floor, and then there's a second floor, which may house in opportunities. There's actually quite a large group of patrons. There's about 15 people in this particular tavern right now, and there is one singular barkeep that is a small woman that is manning everyone's orders at this point in time.
What's the general mood of the room?
Darn it, don't know if it's the right time.
The general mood that you can glean is that of a slight inebriated state. Everyone is kind of in a joyous state of mind. People are laughing and being quite jovial at this point in time.
Okay.
I wonder. Well, I guess some light music isn't gonna hurt. I find a nice prominent place to put my tip jar, and that is a 17 total.
Okay.
For
You start playing.
nice, light, happy music. Nothing
You all
like what I
see-
played in Ravnica.
You all see Moxie stand up on a seat in front of a table, and she starts playing. Tralia, do you do anything else? No? Okay. What do the rest of you do?
Got a nat 20 on my D24.
Okay. What do you do?
No, I'm just gonna go and have a drink. A very light one.
Okay.
Morgul listens and paints. He actually hasn't heard Moxie perform yet, really.
True. You haven't heard me play.
No.
The tunes that you all hear coming from Moxie are very soothing to the soul. They hit everyone in the heart in a way that you haven't felt quite before. There's a lot of sorrow in there, but there's also a little bit of hope that comes through each and every note as it is sung.
Morgul seems a bit more sad initially than the rest of the crowd.
Okay.
Yeah, I go up to the bar and I get specifically a very light drink so I can drink it casually and observe. I want to get a feel for how everyone is doing in the tavern, see if anyone's talked about anything specific about the dreams.
You gather a flagon of what's called goat's juice, goat's milk. And this goat's milk, as you start drinking it, there's a very sweet nature to it, but there's also a tartness that starts coming through. It's pretty potent, but it's not an extremely overly hoppy type of flavoring to it. Tralia, what do you do?
I'd like to go up to the barkeep and ask for a cup of boiled water and a loaf of bread.
She gives you exactly what you asked for in exchange for 3 copper pieces.
The drink that you described reminds me of the traditional Mongolian alcohol called arak, which is made with yak's milk.
That was kind of what I was thinking too.
It is slightly based.
That is a very cool cultural reference, though.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very neat.
You all, after a good, I would say, an hour of drinking and revelry and just listening, you all each overhear people talking about their dreams, talking about the nightmares that they've had. It's all that anyone can talk about. And people are describing different dreams, but the same. The same individual seems to be present within these dreams, but different people are describing different things. Some are describing visions of them being tortured within their dream. Some are being told jokes to the point of them laughing to where it hurts. Some of them are being shown visions of things that have not happened yet. And some of them are just talking about visions of them being chased around by something.
I mean, I'm going to continue playing until you tell me otherwise, but...
Now, the crowd is starting to die down a little bit.
Alright.
You've gathered probably 4 golds worth.
Okay.
I'd like to try and do something. I'd like to go to the darkest corner I can find and try and fall asleep.
Okay. Roll a d20 for me.
16.
You find a very dark corner in a booth type of area, and you start to fall into a very light sleep. And as you do, you see the face of someone appear. It's not really a face as much as it is a blurry image of something. As it says, "You are new here."
Oh no.
Who are you? You're new too.
I am a very curious individual.
Well, me too. That's why I fell asleep.
See you in your dreams at night time.
Wait, do you have a name?
I go by many names.
Well, great. Just give me at least one of them.
The Destroyer
Oh,
of
come on.
Mine.
The Destroyer. What?
Minds.
That's very vague. You couldn't come up with a more clever name.
You're a very talky lady.
Well, you're very uninformational.
Enough. You see the face disappear as you start to wake up. Approximately 26 minutes has passed.
I just kind of
Since you've
slumber
noticed.
over to the group.
What was that about?
No,
Just
that's
a little
not good
nap.
for you.
Just a little nap.
Little nap
Did
time.
anything happen?
Yeah.
Is Borgley with us?
Yes.
Borgley, come here for a second.
No, but yes, what?
Do you know of anyone that goes by the name of the Destroyer of Minds?
I've not, that is quite new to me. What does that mean?
You mean you didn't see that in your dreams?
No. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Is that an arcana or a religion check?
Roll both.
All right, well, the first one was an arcana check, and that was a 1, so not useful at all. Next one was a 4, so apparently no. My dice just fucking hate me now.
You cannot tell exactly what
It's very vague.
the source of this could be. It's very vague to you.
Looks like we're gonna have to fall asleep.
Yeah, from the sound of it.
I would say we wait until nighttime and find out what our nightmares are like.
That's fair. Nobody have coffee tonight.
Alright. Though I can't imagine that being
I
a
mean,
great idea, but I asked our companion that led us to the town.
Okay.
Have you heard of anyone not waking from these dreams, these nightmares?
At this point in time, everyone wakes up. No one has seemed to disappear yet.
Has anyone gone insane? Forgotten who they were.
Tralia, lack of sleep inevitably makes you go insane.
The majority of us have not had a lot of sleeping times. I wouldn't say that any of us are really in our best of mind.
No, I don't mean erratic behavior. I mean, has anyone forgotten who they are, what their name is?
There's a man named Ravi
Ravi. And?
who seems to have forgotten quite a bit of things. I don't know if that's due to the sleep or what.
Where can we find Ravi?
I can take you to his house if you would like.
That would be splendid.
I would love to.
As you all start to leave the Tipsy Goat, he leads you through town, and you see everyone in the town. As you're starting to walk, everybody's holding their heads, and people are just talking about the crazy dreams that they've had lately. And you come to a small hut, a small little house made of wood. That isn't much, but it's what whoever that individual has.
I can knock on the door.
As you knock on the door, you hear, "Just a moment." As the door starts to open, "Who is it?"
Who are you?
Do you have a name?
Roby, Bud, Robo. Your name is Ravi, as Vorley says. And yeah, that's my name. Ravi.
Ravi, I brought you a loaf of bread. May we come in?
That'd be delightful, yes.
I'd like to hand him the loaf of bread.
He takes the loaf of bread and invites you all into his home.
I duck underneath the door frame.
Morgal, it's rather small. You're pretty much having to crouch
Yeah.
this entire time.
Well,
Trolley actually has to crouch ever so
Yeah.
slightly. Yeah.
Suddenly, I don't feel nearly so tall.
Yeah, it's never too great. Back in my time
I
as a
certainly
cabin boy,
don't
it
feel
was
tall.
really not good.
No, your problem is if you have to reach up to get something, not you
Yeah.
have to crouch down to get into somewhere.
That's why he has friends who are taller than him.
I mean, Trolley is 5'7", maybe add about 1.5 inches for her horns, but she's not terribly short.
Bobby, do you by chance have a knife that we can cut the bread with?
Yes, I do. As he hands you
I
small
give it back
knife.
to him. I'm saying, no, you cut it.
Okay. He starts cutting the bread.
Whisper to everyone, so his basic functions still work. I'm seeing how much he can do. Okay.
As he starts to pass the different loaves, slices of bread around.
Yeah.
What do you all do?
So, Ravi,
little bit of spread.
could you tell us about your day-to-day life recently?
I go to town. I see my friend.
Friend.
And what can you tell us about this friend?
They are funny.
Does your friend have a name?
No.
Over the table. Justin, did you do what I think you just did?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Fuck you.
Fucking hell.
Play the
Okay.
goddamn game.
Not metagaming. Not metagaming.
You say your friend is funny. What do you mean?
He likes to play.
Does he have a blurry face?
No.
That's nice.
He has a friendly face. He shows me tricks.
What kind of tricks?
He plays the flute. He has juggled things that I didn't know people could. He has even sung me lullabies to sleep.
So
Sounds
do
like
you
a-
have nightmares?
Nightmare.
How is your
What's a
sleeping?
nightmare?
Do you
Steve.
have pleasant sleeping?
I like to think so, yes.
I see.
Does this friend of yours have a name?
I asked that.
Seeing if he can re-answer it, because he forgets.
I don't remember.
Do
He
you
has so
know-
many.
Give me
The
one.
destroyer.
Destroy, no?
Hmm.
Tolpin, the smiley man. Gilble, the frowny guy. Fortan, the man who likes to saunter.
He has a lot of names and a lot of faces.
The,
Yes,
the
he does.
frowny man. Why does he frown?
In that particular time that we played, he just frowned. He was so sad.
At what?
I don't
What
know.
made him sad?
He was just sitting there, frowning at me until I woke up.
Can you see him now? Is he in town?
No.
When does he normally come around?
Sleepy time.
Ah, okay.
Would
You hear a knock on the door.
I get up to quietly crack the door. Hello?
Oh, there. I see that you all are new to town. You see this man with almost a jester-like crown.
Oh no.
You all are new to town, and I see the town is quite interested in who you be.
I could say the same for you.
Everyone has frozen for me.
You
Uh-oh.
have frozen for
You
us.
have frozen on
There we
my
go.
end.
There we go. There we
Now
go.
it's
Is
moving.
everybody-
Momentary
hello?
lapse.
Yeah, can you
Yes,
see us now?
hello, hello.
You're good.
I don't think we're good on his.
Everybody there?
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
Yep.
Not really. Everybody's kind of...
Yeah, I can hear you lagging.
Trollia's frozen for me. Chase and Rob are frozen. Thane is...
we're back. Sorry for the interruption, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. Let's return.
What do you all do?
Invite him in. Moxie, invite him in.
I kind of just shuffle to the side because he's giving off seriously creepy vibes.
Hello to everyone. My name is Iltan.
Do you remember me?
Nice to meet you, Iltan.
Do I what, dear?
Do you remember me?
Do I remember you?
Yes.
Oh dear, you're the first time that I've seen you. You all are here for the festival, correct?
Didn't
Sure,
know there was
yeah,
one going
sure.
on.
Festival.
Yep. 100%, absolutely.
Could you tell us about this festival?
Did I?
I asked if you could.
Oh, the festival is a very fun time, I must say. The festival is a place where everyone can gather and revel in the entirety that is the changing of the season.
See what all goes down at these festivals.
We drink, we have fun, we tell tales, we sing songs.
Now, I have to ask, just because you are certainly the most upbeat personality we've come across so far, what do you think about how the rest of the town is doing?
Oh, are you talking about the nightmares?
Why, of course.
I think it's horrible. I've had a few myself.
Oh, have you? Could you tell us about them? We're trying to figure it out.
I've seen visions of a man who is smiling. And he doesn't stop. No matter what you do, he's just constantly smiling. I
Imagine that must start after a while.
I think that is a very interesting thing that I would love to strive for my entire life.
Did he have a name? This always smiling man.
Oh, he went by a few different names in the time that I've seen him.
Most recent.
Mr. Bushwhacker.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Did he ever frown at you?
No. Every time I've seen him, he's had the biggest grin on his face.
Would you say that there are any locations that he has appeared in inside your dreams more than others?
Make an insight check.
That's a 16 on die. With a
He
+3
says-
mod.
Town Square. I've seen him a lot in Times Square. Yes.
Excellent.
In the middle of town. I've seen him.
Any significant features in the middle of town we should know about?
Is
There
the
is
rock
a
there?
rather... There's a fountain in the middle of town that he hangs around.
Wow.
And what about this famous rock everybody seems to know about?
Ah, the Rock of Perforos. Yes, it's where people go when they say their prayers and they ask for forgiveness and guidance and many other miracles that are either too unattainable or just the right amount.
So, would you say that the people here are mostly devoted to Perforos, then?
A good deal of them are devoted to Perforos, yes. There are quite a few of them that are of different faith. As with anywhere, I guess.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Even a town founded on a faith will have these stragglers, so to speak.
Oh, quite, my boy. Can we expect you for the revelry?
Yeah, I think we should be able to make that.
Yes.
When exactly is it, though?
Sure.
Which will be here in the next few hours.
Oh, well, excellent. Yes, we'll definitely
How
be here
convenient.
for that. We're planning to be here for at least a night.
Fantastic news. I
Well,
hope
if we're
that
going
none
to
of
go
you.
partying.
I hope that none of you have any bad dreams or anything.
Justin, I would like to do something.
Yes.
I would like to use Primeval Awareness.
Okay.
What this does is, as an action, I can expend one ranger spell slot, 1 minute per level of spell slot, to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of my current location.
What? Well,
Jesus. Right.
It does not give me the location, and it does not give me the number, but it does give me the type.
Right then.
Do you have
spoke
to
that
roll for it,
also
or is it an
fast.
automatic action?
Nope, it is an automatic action, and it's up to 6 miles if I'm within favored terrain. I do not consider myself so, even though there is a forest around us. I'm considering the town as the terrain, so urban. So,
You can sense that there is one aberration present in the town.
guys, dealing with an aberration. Call it a hunch.
Okay.
Oh,
Good to know.
void be praised.
Right.
I
well,
don't mind aberrations personally.
That's one of the fun bullshit things that rangers can do, and it's why I sometimes like playing.
So, I turn to our friend, the Jester Hilton. This festival, I didn't recall seeing very much in the way of town prep for it.
Last spell slot, though.
Now that is only because we don't prep for things, we just have them happen.
I see. Okay. Oh, alright then. Very interesting. You said it's going to be beginning shortly.
Yes.
Is there anything more you'd like to tell us about Mr. Bushwhacker, as he referred to himself?
He is a jokester. He's a prankster of sorts. He's fun. I like him. The festival of the feast shall begin soon.
Okay.
What do you say if we all take a nap until the festival begins?
I would
Sounds
prefer
like
a bath.
right.
Actually, I also
Little
think a
bit of
bath would be very good.
A little bit of column A or column B. I could use a spa day.
Ilton says, okay, then I will see you at tonight's festivities.
Very well. You've been pleasant to speak with.
Good to meet you.
I bid you goodbye for now. As he heads out of the house and the door closes.
I don't.
Ravi, I think we're going to head to the nearest tavern and freshen up a bit.
Okay.
Do you have any recommendations?
For what exactly?
A place to stay?
The Tipsy Goat is nice. Tommel's place is very good as well. They have a few little inns that you can stay in.
All right, thank you.
Yes, thank you very much for your hospitality and everything you were able to tell us.
I don't know what you mean, but you're welcome.
Rah.
You have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you at the festival.
Fair Fallon to you.
Alan, to you as well.
Let's get
Bye-bye.
going, guys.
Get moving before more crazy comes out.
Yeah.
I believe we walk to the Tipsy Goat, or do we want to check out Tommel Place?
And that's up to y'all. If you're alright with staying in the tavern, I'd lean more towards it, I think.
Yeah.
I'm with Morgul on that.
To the Tipsy Goat.
Is
Oh,
everybody
that
good for the
tipsy goat.
tipsy goat?
Everybody okay with
Sure.
that? Alright.
Alright.
Okay. As you go into the tipsy goat, the bar maiden says, "Hello. How may I help you?" "Oh, you're back." "It's the lady who sings, isn't it?"
Yep.
We'd like to
How
get
many
some
rooms do we need?
I think we need at least, what, 3 rooms and a bath or 2 on there for that?
I was gonna say, do we need 3? Do
Yeah,
we
it's
need
up
3
to y'all.
rooms?
I mean, I could sleep on the floor. I'm used to sleeping outside, so...
Do you
or on
have
a
any
cabin
rooms
deck.
available?
"Yes."
Alright, we will take 3 rooms. And a bath.
Okay. Suit yourself.
And do you have a bathhouse?
We do. Yeah.
How much will that be?
1 silver for each.
Alright.
I'm not taking a bath. I'm gonna keep my silver.
I will gladly pay a silver. I don't care.
Each
Draxus?
their own on that, but I'm paying silver.
Yeah, I'll pay a silver. I need to wash the smell of monster spit off of me.
And is it a silver apiece for the rooms as well? Go ahead and pay for those.
It'll be 2.
Very
Two
well.
silver
I
a piece
hand
for...
the silver for the 3 rooms over. I don't personally need a bath.
Okay.
Alright.
You all now have rooms and you have access to the bathhouse.
I'm going to the
would like to-
bathhouse.
Yep.
But
What do
regardless-
each of you do?
Sleep.
First.
Get my ass in the bath.
Yeah, I'm bathing before I sleep. If I'm using any sheets, I don't want to get that shit sticky with this mucus.
Okay.
Nick, what are you doing?
I hang out at the bar, keep my ears open while you guys bathe.
Who's bathing currently?
Morgul, Draxus, and Moxie.
Okay. Tralia, what are you doing?
Sleeping.
She's going up to the room to sleep.
Tralia is asleep. Nick, you hear 2 people saying, "I just had the weirdest dream. There was a man. He was rather long. He told me of a fountain to go and drink from it. And if I did, I would be happy. Should I go drink from it?" His friend says, "I don't see why not."
Feeling powerless to actually try and stop them, I keep an eye on them as best I can from within the tavern.
They just keep drinking for the moment. Tralia, as you start to drift off to sleep, you see a vision of the town. And there's someone dancing around in the middle of it.
In my dream, I start dancing and join them.
I see you like to dance.
Maybe a little. Why are you dancing?
I'm dancing because I find it fun.
Okay, that's a lot of energy.
Everyone likes to dance. Do you like to dance?
Can I see in the dream where I'm at in the town?
Yes, you're in the middle of town, next to the fountain.
I do like to dance. What do you say if I took a drink of this fountain?
I'd say it's a good idea. Drinking from the fountain will make you smile.
In my
It'll
dream, I
make
start to
you
dance in the fountain.
happy. You do what?
In my dream, I get in the fountain and start dancing around it, like splashing in the water.
You are a lady that likes to dance.
And then I just stop in the water and just look at him.
Why did you stop?
I don't want to dance anymore.
Why?
It's not fun anymore.
Not dancing.
Nope. And then I just sit in the water to make even a bigger statement. Sit in it.
Why won't you dance?
I don't say anything. I just shrug.
You see him just start dancing in place. Come, dance with me.
What if I don't want to?
Fun time is over now.
You don't want to make me dance?
I have somewhere I need to be. See you in your dream.
Will you be at the festival?
You wake up.
No.
Anything happened in the tavern?
The two men have seemed to get up. They've paid their tab and they're starting to walk out the door.
I do my best, like I said before, to keep an eye on them from within the tavern.
As you see them walk out, you go up toward the window and you see them going toward the fountain. And the both of them are leaning in toward it and starting to whisper. Look like they're talking to the fountain almost.
I just continue to watch them.
As you watch them, you see one of them put his hand into the fountain, and you see another hand reach out of the fountain and grab onto his. And then the both of them disappear.
I saunter back over to the bar and ask for another of the same ale I had before, leaving 5 silver on the bar.
She hands you 2 drinks.
I chug one immediately.
So, something?
I'm not sure yet.
You look like a man who could use a drink.
Yeah, definitely feeling that right now.
Drink as much as you want, boy.
Yeah.
She says as she starts cleaning down the counters. What do the rest of you do?
I would like to go down from my room and meet Nick at the bar.
Okay.
I sit down to him next to him and be like, have you heard anything, seen anything?
Yeah, you?
Yes, there's something about the fountain.
Yes, there is. What did
Hmm.
you find out?
He wants everyone to dance.
Hmm.
Dancing.
So,
Not sure.
2 guys were in here a moment ago, and they no longer seem to be. They mentioned drinking from the fountain, and then they left the bar, went to the fountain, and one of them stuck their hand in it. Their hand was met with another hand from the fountain, and then they both disappeared.
How risky do you think it'd be to go into the fountain?
I think if we were to go into the fountain, we should do it as a party.
Right. We should find everybody else.
Definitely. I don't
What
think
do
we
the
need
other
to-
3 of you do as they're doing this?
I finish
Ooh.
with getting clean and cleaning my clothes and get dressed again.
Okay.
Mark
But
off.
back the same, yeah.
Yeah, Morgal does the same as well. Man, it's been
Okay.
ages since I've been to a communal bathhouse. Usually just used to doing it over in the creek.
I mean, I'm happy to have a bathtub instead of worrying about whether or not something is going to eat my clothing.
Fair that. And there are a few too
You all
many
are
times.
bathing in what would amount to kind of almost a hot spring.
Oh, like an onsen.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
like an onsen. I'd imagine, right?
That's cool.
Means Moxie's happy as a clam because she doesn't mind the heat.
Morgal is a little bit shaken by it. His people are from a colder climate, but at the same time, he also did sailing, so it's not too bad.
I'd like to go up to the bathhouse and just like scream in there, everyone get your butts out here.
I was just about to
Okay.
come out.
Oi,
Hurry up.
woman, calm
Stop.
your tits.
Stop
You
primping.
know how
we have
hard
work
it is
to
to
do.
find. Do you know how hard it is to find good shampoo that'll work on Goliath hair?
You have any idea how long it's been since I last had a proper bath? I was
We're
going
here to save the
enjoy it.
town, not look pretty.
Says you.
Who says we can't do both?
Me. Are y'all done yet?
Now I
Notice
am.
we're dressed again. Yes.
Great, let's go downstairs.
Yeah,
Mick
we're-
has
we're
something.
What's that,
Joy.
Draxus?
Yeah, I said yes, we're done.
Yeah.
As
So
you
I
all
just-
come downstairs, you're met with Tralia and Miknik, who have a slightly worried expression on their face.
So what did you find?
I relayed the exact same thing that I just relayed to Tralia.
Does
Let's
it?
go inspect that fountain then, shall we?
Yeah, I agree. Let's do
I
that.
don't think we'll need to sleep tonight.
I doubt it.
As you start going over toward the fountain, grabbing everybody, you go into the middle of town and you see this fountain that has 3 tiers. It has a smaller tier, a larger tier, and then a bigger tier at the bottom. It's a 3-ring fountain.
Is
And the
there any
water
writing?
is coming up from the top of it, pouring over into the other 2 and down into the bottom of it. Is there what?
Is there any writing on it anywhere?
Make a perception check.
All right, let's hope this is high this time. Oh shit, that's low. That's an 8 total.
You can't discern any writing on it.
I like to hold my staff just above the water and see what happens. Like this.
Okay. Roll d20 for me.
15.
As you hold your staff above the water, you see that your staff starts to vibrate a little bit.
Do you believe in magic?
Hmm.
Mm.
What if I say if we jumped in?
I mean, realistically, it's probably a pretty shallow fountain, so I wouldn't
Except
dive into it.
Okay. stick our hands all together. We each hold each other's hands and stick one
Yes.
in.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all hold hands?
Yes.
Great.
So you all are holding hands? Everybody?
Yep.
Yep.
And then one of us sticks a hand in.
As you all are holding hands and you stick your hand into it, you feel almost a tugging sensation.
Don't believe any of us are resisting that tugging. Kind of know that it's happening.
Nope.
But you see the silhouette of a figure start to come out of the other side of the fountain and starts looking toward the other side. You cannot see their entire body, but you see part of their face looking out and smiling.
Who are you?
And as they start smiling, you start getting pulled more forward. What do you do?
Any chance we can pull it out?
I don't think so.
You can try.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I guess that means 5 strength checks, everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
So we should all pull together.
Guess so. Alright.
Oh. You know, it's really sad when I have a +7 for strength saves, and I get a
So you
fucking
can
nat
back
2.
Uh,
9 total.
That is a 14.
18.
7. I think we're going in for a drink.
Draxus.
Strength plus 1, 13.
Yeah, he was rolling. He was working on it.
Okay, what were the lowest rolls?
I have a 7.
I was a 13.
7 and 9, I think.
Yeah.
Nick and me.
You all start seeing Morgall start getting pulled more into it as his hand lurches forward and his arm starts coming up to his shoulder blade as he's starting to get pulled further
Deceptively
into it.
deep fountain! Deceptively deep fountain!
What do you do?
Let's not lose a. Let's not.
You're taking
Everybody
We all
you're
need-
taking all of us.
If we all lean in and give it a bit of sway,
Yeah.
Okay, question. Justin, since we're all holding hands, if I cast Misty Step, would I be able to pull everybody forward out of the fountain?
You can certainly try.
Forward wouldn't be out of the fountain, it would be into the fountain.
Backward. Out.
Or you mean
Well,
in backward?
Yeah, to get Morgul out.
Can you do
You
that?
can try.
Can you do that with 4 people besides yourself?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's really
Mm,
cool.
at his current level, I don't think so, but he can definitely try.
I can lock.
Alright, what do I roll, a d20, Justin?
Yep.
Misty Step.
5.
No.
Definitely no.
Are we
No.
not all trying to go in?
what?
Are you trying to go in, or you all? What are you all doing?
I was trying to go
We're
in.
trying to go in, but Morgall's just freaking
I
out
thought
because
Morgul was getting
Morgall.
pulled by something. And we were
Morgul
trying
is
to
getting-
him.
Morgall's
Yeah,
getting pulled by
that's why I
something.
said we
He's
should-
just freaking out because
should lean
it's
into it.
Morgall.
Lean
All
into
right.
it. to see
Shall
who's
we
holding.
all?
And just go as a group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just go
That's the
together then,
key
yeah.
here.
To let it pull.
So everybody's going in.
After
So
everybody
you
else
all
starts,
get-
like, tugging it.
Sucked into this fountain, and you get spat back out. Give me a moment.
into that chamber that Jess has been holding on to, I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna be rearranging the stage propping again.
Yeah.
Just gonna go ahead and get that filter up.
Jesus. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Finally.
Ooh.
Feeling pretty shoved through the fountain after all.
Well, we've been absorbed into the Ministry of Magic now, so where do we go from here?
Really cool.
Ugh.
Manage this.
It's the hardest thing not to metagame with. I'm just gonna be honest.
Hush your damn mouth.
I know.
Can everybody see it, or do I need to adjust it?
I can see.
I can see it.
It's visible.
Yeah.
I'm just rearranging the crop.
I'm gonna-
stage.
I'm gonna make it bigger for me personally on there for that in the Discord so I can see it better.
Can everybody see up to here?
That's what I'm
No.
working on. Keep
Yeah,
your finger
around.
there, so I've got a marker.
Because I can see the tip of your finger there.
Here is where you all are.
Mhm.
Yes. That I can
the-
see.
Full on.
Can't
in the
quite
ch-
see up at the top.
Justin, we might just have to like shift it down as we progress.
That would
Yeah, that
probably
makes
make
sense.
There's
sense
more
anyway.
pixels dedicated towards the back when we get to that point, if we get to that point.
I will do my best.
Nice. So we're in there now.
Yes, you all, your vision starts to clear as you start seeing almost a cavern-like appearance of the entire area start to form around you, and it's hot. You can almost sense that there's a heat to this place that you've not really felt before, and on your but below your feet. You see that there's a lot of bones that are covering some kind of sigil.
Ah, the
Oh,
life.
this is where we fight the nightmare.
Or at least gain information about it, depending on how willing it wants to appear to us.
If it smells like a cultist chamber, feels like a cultist chamber, and have bones driving around it like a cultist chamber, it's probably a nice enough place.
Yeah, I think that's how that
I like to
goes.
start kicking the bones off the sigil.
I'll start moving the
Yeah.
bones.
Move bones.
You can tell that it's some kind of anagram or pentagram.
Oh, are we in hell?
I don't think we're in hell.
Joy.
No, we're just.
In a
Here, let me
cult.
give you
we're
a.
Uh,
at a potential hallway to hell, it seems.
Natural
give you a-
20 on the religion check to see if I recognize it. Okay, so it is a pentacle, that's fair. Knowledge religion, though.
You can tell that it is demonic in nature.
Oh,
Yeah, this place is not pleasant. Also,
mean,
did we ever
no.
think of how the hell we were gonna get out of here after we came in?
Nope.
Nope.
We're very good at
Right.
just jumping into places. Kind
I've
of our
noticed.
charm.
We got this.
We're all gonna die.
I mean,
Probably.
you all visibly see Moxie start to relax just a little bit and be like, oh, okay.
It's like home.
Should we,
Yeah, it
should we
feels just
move
like
on?
home.
See?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, Moxie can help us with demon stuff. I don't know why everybody's so freaked out.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do speak
around
the
that.
language down here, so. Alright, shall we continue into the hallway?
Sure.
Yes.
Like a plan to me.
I love how most other parties would be like, oh god, we're in hell, oh god, we're in hell, and I'm just like,
Shall we?
eh.
Oh, sweet.
Morgal's reaction would be very similar to mine. I'm just gonna pour me a few more shots and we'll be fine.
Ah,
And
damn
I'm
it,
just
I
kind of
left my
wandering
shot
along.
on the table. I left my drink on the bar.
You and your liquor.
What are you all doing?
I asked, do we continue down the hallway?
And if you're
Yes,
wanting to
we
lead
can
the
do
way,
that
you
all.
seem most comfortable here.
We start down the hall.
Lead the way, Moxie. I will head up the rear.
You all see that the pentacle below you starts starts glowing with an energy
Oh,
as the
Wow.
ground below you starts to pulsate.
well.
Glowing ground.
Yeah.
This feels fantastic. Hey,
There's a
Morgal,
opening.
Yeah.
mind having a passenger?
I mean, if you want to get on my shoulders, you can.
I'll hop on the
Should be able. Yeah, I can probably carry you, no issue.
I put my dagger on the glowing pentacle just to see like if it does anything like extra.
That's not wise.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
As you put your dagger to the
Drax is
pentacle,
wearing
you see the
something.
pentacle, the glow stops,
Ah.
and then it pulsates in a purple fashion.
Never mind, he didn't fix it.
It goes from a red to a purple.
It's prettier now.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
I'm a trolley. I like the
wonder-
color change. It fits the mood a little better.
Would it be
I feel like red
insight?
was a little hard.
Well, why am I asking when I can just roll? 18 insight check to see if putting my book to it will do anything positive.
Okay.
I guess I'll
is
go
the
ahead and
purple
try.
thing- oh, sorry, you go ahead.
What
Moxie.
letters do you have in your book currently, Moxie?
So far the only ones that you've told me I think are D, E, and F, and then you've had the book right to me before.
That was, I think, an unrelated possession.
No, a couple of times it has
You
written.
get the letter S and H that starts writing in your journal next to those other letters.
You're not being terribly clear, Elenon.
Clearly, they're just saying deaf. Shh.
You see the book start to glow in the same purple fashion as it almost writhes.
Just a Y or an N will do. Do I put you down there or no? I guess I'll try it.
Roll for it.
Book, not a Ouija board.
What are you trying? Are you trying to communicate with Elenon?
Yes.
Okay, then roll a d20 to try and communicate with Elenon.
Please be high. Uh,
I am about out of
That's an
them, and
11
I
on
think
dice.
it's
I'm not terribly good at communicating with Elenon, apparently.
You get a faint whisper. What?
There's a glowing pentacle. What do you think I should do? Should I acquaint you with it or no?
No.
Okay. That's a clear thing. No.
Raxus, you hear a voice inside your head. My boy.
This doesn't sound.
Draxus, care to explain?
Your
Do I hear anything else?
dagger. It calls to you now, doesn't it?
Draxus, I think it's time to put that sword away.
I just continue to listen.
None of you can hear what is happening. It is completely inside his head.
Still, though, if
No,
we're just
I'm
seeing
going
him
by
sit
facial
there with the
cues.
dagger. Yeah.
I just
You
continue to
want to
listen.
know what happens if you touch your dagger to that pentacle again, don't you?
Feels like a trap.
Maybe.
Oh, this
You
is-
and I both know you wish to do it.
What'll happen if I do?
Something fun.
Draxus, what are you not
Your
telling us
definition-
here?
Your definition of fun is probably a lot different from mine.
Is it though?
Answer us when we're talking
Probably.
to you, brat.
You and I
Moxie.
both are cut from the same cloth. Otherwise, you would not be tethered to my dagger.
Mm.
Touch it into the middle of that pentacle and see some fireworks, baby.
What if I don't?
That's your choice.
Not today's Zethros. And then I put it back in my pocket.
Just this intense stare off between the rest of the party.
Yeah, we're just...
Draxus, I need to remember you're basically a child. I have to remember that. I cannot keep forgetting that you're still not mature enough to understand that there are certain things you need to listen to other people about.
Probably older than all of us. Still a fucking child.
Yeah.
For his
No.
race.
No,
Interesting.
Really?
believe it or not, he's the same age as us, which means
Really?
But for their age,
The same
they are much younger.
Hmm.
he is
Okay.
between 13 and 16 mentally, which means you can't tell him
Uh,
shit.
Well, that's what I'm meaning. Like as far as. what I
However,
was
for
saying, like,
for
he's
their
probably-
age, they're rather. I mean, they're your all's age.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They look your age. Can do everything, but
Yeah.
in their age bracket.
So I'm gonna carry my Micnic backpack down that hallway right away.
All right, Trollia, will you ensure that he doesn't touch things, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Unless
guys, it's
otherwise
worth- it's
told to
worth-
do so.
It's worth mentioning that Zethros wanted me to tap it in the pentacle. I don't really know why, but I think we should keep a mental note of that.
Maybe
We don't need to be
magic.
summoning anything.
No, we don't, but it's...
In front of you all, right near the pentacle, you see the form of your old compatriot, Leon.
I do not know this person.
This is
Me neither.
Leon. He used to travel with us.
This
He's
is a strange
half-elf.
person.
And hello,
Leon?
What are you doing here?
Do I-
I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm doing here. I don't know.
Warlock,
Yeah.
Does this seem natural to you?
I really wouldn't be able to tell you
no.
much there beyond that.
So,
Your druid friend.
Did you
may be
have
able
something
to
you
tell.
needed to tell us, Leon?
I wanted to know something. Do you resent me?
Seeing as I don't know you, I
resent
definitely.
you.
Present you for what?
Don't trust this form.
Yes, you do.
For...
You will hold it inside your heart. I can tell.
Do not.
You
know
resent
this.
me for talking to the collector.
Hmm.
Fair,
this is
yes,
bad.
it would
Don't
have been a
you?
lot.
Hold up,
it would have been.
Hold up. I don't know what you're coming from there, but anything that has happened is in the past, and we forgive.
Is it in the past?
Yes.
When you hold it so dear in your hearts?
I
How would
think
you know?
are mistaken.
You're not Leon, are you?
Of course I am. I'm Leon.
Could I
You
cast
don't
detect
talk
like-
magic to detect evil magic?
I'm
You
with our
don't-
friend, Felgalos. Don't you wish to talk to him?
Except Leon doesn't talk that assuredly. Come on, guys, let's go. Don't give it any more attention. Let's go.
I'm with her. I don't trust it.
Yeah, I go with
Yeah,
Moxie.
something reeks of weird.
You can tell
here.
it as you guys follow her, though. You can tell it hurts her to walk away. You can tell it hurts.
Don't leave me.
We'll see
I'm
you
with that,
again,
guys.
Leon.
You still
Leon
haven't
the
found him,
Kitsune-
have you?
Hold up. Is Leon the Kitsune that was there for that
No,
before?
no.
okay.
Leon is a half elf.
I was
He's
about
a
to make
4 foot
it-
tall half elf.
I was about to make a joke, so no. Okay.
Have you found Roderick yet?
Keep walking.
Wait, sir.
Have you?
Definitely gonna keep walking.
You
Something
haven't,
like
have
this.
you? You bastards.
He's walking,
Going
covering
on your
her ears.
journey and forgetting about your friends.
This is what hell does to you. It torments you with all of the things you might remotely feel anything for.
I hope you die.
Morgul stops and draws his bow.
I turn and look and it's gone. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's test number 1.
Yep. It's gonna get worse. Trust nothing except each other. Even then.
And even then,
Stows his bow.
even
we hold
then,
hands.
if someone needs to hold my tail, but don't
I mean,
squeeze
just
the
so that
tail.
we stay
together. Give me one moment.
Mhm. I wonder if this is where I'll actually manage to find my father.
I don't
No,
think we're
seriously,
actually
that's a
far,
thing.
but-
You all can talk amongst yourselves right now.
Okay.
Just so you know, that was a real person that we knew. But the minute he started getting aggressive is when we started noticing there were differences. So start
Yeah, that wasn't
ignoring
really
what you
Leon.
see.
Why in the world would Leon be apparated here?
That I couldn't answer. If it had been him, though, I can assure you, at least 2 of us, you and myself, McNick, would know whether or not it was, because he'd have been terrified. But anything about your pasts, anyone that might stir emotions in your hearts, so to speak, if I'm gonna be cringy about it. But if there's anyone in your past that you harbor anything for, don't think of their face when they show up here. Think about their mannerisms, think about their voices, think about how they treat you.
As you all start making your way
Because
toward,
anyone who loves you is not going to torment you with your guilt and your sadness and your regrets.
as you all start making your way toward the catacomb,
Mhm.
Tralia, you hear the old wizened voice. Hello, my child.
It's not you.
Of course it is.
You. I kind of just like plug my ears, try to drown out any sound, but since I have big ears, it doesn't work so well.
You may try to not hear me, but I say these words. Be careful whilst in here.
I think that might have actually been you. Why? Why should I be careful?
There are many things
Everyone's just hearing me talk to nobody.
that are not what they seem, but they are. They are, and they are not what they seem.
So don't trust anything.
You can, and you can't.
So big.
Whatever is here wrong, but it is trickster, and it feasts on emotions.
Do you think we have a chance?
I'm not sure.
Do you think I have a chance?
Don't know. Come to me, my child. Give me an embrace. I will bless you for your trip into this place.
None of us hear this aside from her, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Talia?
They see me like start walking towards absolutely nothing.
Tralia, don't.
Talia, come back.
I embrace.
Roll
Talia,
D20.
no!
Damn it.
5.
You see Tralia start hugging something that is not there. And as she does, you start seeing this flame start surrounding her as it starts going up her body. And you see the outline of something smiling
Oh, shit.
as it embraces her.
Charlie,
let's
snap
go.
out of it.
And
Yeah.
you don't see it anymore. It's gone.
I couldn't see it, period. Right?
No, what you saw was your
Braver.
master.
Yeah.
Talia, you idiot, get your butt over here.
Did you guys not see Coriamber? Giant tree?
That
No.
was
That
was the
was-
smiling thing.
You've been tricked.
He was so convincing.
You've been tricked. As Moxie just said, you cannot be trusted. You cannot be trusted
I
in
just-
this dungeon.
Orgal
I just
seems
think-
mildly uneasy.
My face, like, oh my
You
gosh.
trust nothing and no one.
He told us to be careful.
Again,
I don't understand.
the further we go, the more convincing this crap is gonna get.
Ugh, don't like
Until we're likely going to be face to face with our own mothers.
What do you all do?
it. Trudge
Come on,
further.
let's get moving. We can't turn
Yeah,
back
I'll
now
go
anyway.
first.
Who goes first into the catacomb?
Well,
I will if no one else will.
I think Moxie'd probably be best on there
Moxie
if
has
we
Yeah.
the
determine it's
strongest will
infernal.
of any of us.
As you start to go in, you start feeling the heat beneath your feet.
Step lightly,
And-
peeps.
You feel as if the ground is uneasy and not is as what it seems. As the rest of the people start following behind you.
Does it feel like I'm walking something that's alive?
Roll a d20.
Oh god, we're it's fucking going, aren't we?
No, I asked how something feels. That's a type
I
of
know.
check that I have to make. That's a 4. Hell hates me.
You just feel as if it's rocks beneath your feet.
Well, step lightly and be careful. Don't lose your footing.
Alright. I'm still
As you all
carrying-
start making your way through Moxie in front of you, Calimax,
Yes. Who are you?
you not recognize me.
Who?
Stepping from the shadows, you see a horned man.
This would be the place I would see you, isn't it?
You see chains to the wall, holding him back as he tries to come forward, as he stands and puts his arms down.
Guys, what do you see?
What are you doing here?
Do
We got
see
pulled into a
anything?
fountain by a smiling thing.
Do we see
I trust
anything?
nothing.
Huh?
Listen, do we
Mick,
see
Mick,
anything?
what? Everybody roll a d20 for me.
Someone please roll high. That way I know whether or not this is actually my father.
14.
Let's say 14
And-
on die.
Holy shit, same? Alright, cool.
16.
You all do see something that is in front of her.
I draw my bow again.
I
think
kind
we're
of
both-
moved slightly to one side. Can you see better now?
Whatever it is, I don't
You
like
all
it.
see a shadowy individual with horns.
We see shadows with horns.
Bow drawn, arrow knocked.
Alamax.
When have you seen me before?
You really don't know me, do you?
No, I wouldn't. You, of all
When I
people,
once held you in my arms, and you were but a child, I thought to myself, I would never let you go. This world have different plans for me.
Or golf fires.
I just let it happen.
Roll a d20.
Attack roll.
Yep.
18 to hit.
You
It's a
see
change
the
of
arrow.
fate.
You see the arrow smack directly into the chest of this being, and he goes,
Morgal knocks another arrow.
I'm surprised. You have friends that care so much about you. I am glad. As he dissipates into shadows.
You okay,
Forward.
Moxie?
Forward.
Yep.
I may have just
forward.
allowed you to kill my father, and I needed answers from him.
I'm doubting he would have died that easily, from what I've seen from you.
No, wait, I got order
You'd need to
wrong.
ask Hex. Apparent that was something I didn't think to ask him, but that's fine.
As you all
Besides,
start
He's
making
dumb
your way
idiot.
He wouldn't
through,
have. If he was a living thing, he wouldn't have dissipated into smoke.
Fair that.
Besides, I think if you die in hell, you just reappear somewhere else.
Doubt I have the
If
ability
you're-
to kill souls, unless this bow is magic and I don't know about it.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. It's fine.
A moderate
good?
look of horror upon Morgal's face.
You're fine. You're absolutely fine.
good?
Though I am glad you did that, because if he had asked for a hug, I would have refused.
Yes, no?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Okay. As you all start making your way through the hallways that are very narrow and claustrophobic, soot and different things start filling your lungs as you start coughing, and you feel the ground beneath you is very hot, but also cool almost to the touch. And you come into a room that has a fountain, a three-tiered fountain in it.
Back at square one.
I don't think we're back at square one.
We're not at square one.
I think we're at trial 3. Keep your wits about you.
What do you do?
I
Observe.
approach the fountain. If I look
come up.
into it, can I see anything?
Roll a d20.
I'm gonna scout the room around.
Looking for what
My
exactly?
eyes
Just
on
keeping
Moxie.
my eye for any movement.
That's a 12 total.
You do not see anything. It just looks like water. And
don't
the
see anything.
rest of you that were looking for anything, it looks just like a cavern to you.
Is there any other room past this that we can see? Like any other?
Not that
tunnels?
you can see, no.
Okay.
Should we just move on?
No, I mean, if there's no other room we can go to, we probably have to figure out how to get out of here.
Maybe the same way we got in here.
It just simply looks like a cavernous room. There's just walls all around you, and then the way back. That's it.
I like to walk up to the fountain and stick my hand in. Worth a try.
Okay. Roll a d20 for me.
15.
As you stick your hand into it, it just feels like water.
Nope, nothing.
Trolley, how deep down does it go?
It about here.
Oh, okay.
Standard
That's-
fountain.
Are you on the bottom one, middle one, or top one?
Bottom one soon.
About here.
Let's see. Let me just.
We drank
look
from it.
around, doesn't seem. Oh.
Don't think that's a smart idea. Then again, no, I won't say that. No, I won't say that.
I hold
Can
my
you all
dagger
not
with
really
me.
see the board?
I mean, we can see the board. We're
It's
just,
well-
distant.
we can see the board, Justin. I think we're just trying
There's
to play as.
just, yeah, I know.
We're trying not to metagame
Yeah, I know. Okay.
here.
Wait, can we see the 3 plaques on the floor?
Do you wish to try to see them? Is that what you're trying to
I mean,
did
I was
just
trying to
roll a
look
perception
around.
check.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part. You can tell that there's some kind of dusty bits on the floor.
Sigils, perhaps.
Should we stand on them? 3 of us?
Dust them off. Maybe they've got some writing on them.
That's a good idea.
Let's see if there's any writing on them before we go stepping on them, please.
They are
still got my
coated.
fox pelts.
They are coated in dust. You cannot make out anything.
I still got my fox pelts. If anybody wants to use them as impromptu
I like to
dusters.
take some water out of the fountain and splash it on the sigils. See if
See
it
if it
rinses
comes
off the
off.
dust.
As you do, you see bits of the sigil that start to appear.
What language would that be?
Make a language check.
That is not a thing.
I'm making it a thing because I don't know if you all know this
Intelligence,
language.
wisdom.
That is a
Yeah.
standard 10. What's my linguistics bonus? I don't remember.
I don't think that's actually.
It's not a thing here.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fine.
more of a 480.
That's standard 10 plus intelligence. That's an 11.
The only one that knows this language is Moxie.
Oh, infernal, perhaps.
No.
Draconic.
No.
Ah, okay.
No, it's abyssal.
Oh.
No.
okay.
Oh, it's
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. Oh boy, I now know why you said aberration.
Oh.
What does it say?
It just says on the one that was uncovered, that trolley I poured the water on, it says here.
Let's
Okay.
look in this one says here.
Maybe we should check the others.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Can I roll a perception check to look around the room for more sigils?
You can, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do so too, if that's all right.
3.
Sure.
I ain't gonna get shit. That's a 6.
Morgul looks around the room and he says, Kevin,
Nice room.
I'm
is a really
really-
nice rock.
Oh, we lost. Oh crap. Oh crap.
Oh,
We've lost
Draxus.
Draxus.
I lost Traxxas, yeah.
That's an
Now,
18 perception.
Now Moxie is the D.
Hang on. Let's pause.
Yeah, let's pause a moment.
Apologies
Hello,
to
everyone.
Bob.
Welcome back. We do apologize for all of the technical difficulties
We were
that have
having a
been
lot
plaguing.
tonight.
We've
this
been
session.
rife with terrible weather today, so our internet has been a little.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
same
is.
for us.
It
It
could be
is.
why I was
Oh,
screaming.
that's what's going on, dear. Because
Damn
it's
it,
very,
Elsa.
it's very stormy here.
Yeah, we've had flash floods, thunder, lightning, everything.
Same thing over
We've
I
had
mean-
the bottom fall out of the sky a couple times, and we're like, "Oh, hello! It's pitch black, and it's 2 in the afternoon."
Well, it's because of Tropical Storm Elsa.
Yeah.
Not to date
Mhm.
this
Right.
too much, but yeah.
The cold
Mhm.
never bothered me anyway.
So have a
It
flash
bothers me.
flood.
You can sleep in one of the chairs in the den tonight, honey.
So, you all are in the fountain room. What do you do?
We were cleaning off the
The sigils.
sigils.
Yeah, we
I
Okay.
had
kinda
a
looked for more.
19 on a perception check to find another one.
You find another one, but it's covered in that dust again.
Brush it off.
Yep.
One. Oh,
Clean! Clean like the wind!
Time
You
for
see
yield and-
another word that says R.
Here are. Let's find another one.
All right, I'll look.
Nope.
21.
You see another one, Morgal, and you take your wolf pelt as you start cleaning it off.
Really got
And you see another word, another sigil
All right.
that
Oh,
says,
wait. Sorry, go ahead. Continue. I got a 1, and then I remembered I rerolled ones. Carry on.
gotcha.
halfway.
Moxie, you see that it says lies.
Here are lies.
Lies are here.
18 on
Here
die, so
lies
a 19
are.
total for perception.
Is there another one in the room somewhere?
Yes.
Alright. Nick, did you find one?
I believe so.
Nick, you see one that is on the wall, and it says truth.
Truth.
Here lies are truth, or here truth are lies. That's not proper English or proper common. Sorry.
Here, lies
England does
are
exist.
truth. Or here, truth are lies.
I would say
I'm
either
gonna
way,
roll perception to see if I
untrustworthy.
can find another one.
As you
13.
look through the room, you cannot discern anything else.
So there are only these
Oh.
4.
Okay.
All right.
Truth are lies seems.
Well, lies are truth is proper common though. But
Yes.
then again, I don't know the
but-
diction of Abyssal, so
Yes, except these are just words. And look at what's happened to us so far. Trollia's embraced a thing that's clearly not her master or her caretaker. I don't know the term. She thought she was hugging someone she knew when it's been this smiling thing this whole time. We were then faced with, I suppose, my father, whom I've only seen once in my life that I know of. So
Yeah,
I didn't trust
really-
it immediately.
really
Is there
down
only
that
4
dad.
sigils in the room?
Yes.
Should we try standing on them?
Yeah, can we touch them?
You can.
Okay, so we determined here and R probably, or here is the first one that should be, and R is the third one. But we haven't
Here,
determined.
here lies our truth.
So we should stand in them in certain orders, see what happens.
Except
I
one is on the
think-
wall, so
Press it,
Yep.
maybe. Okay, so
I will
somebody
stand
step on.
next to truth and prepare to press it.
Okay, I'll stand on here. It's the constant. It seems like.
yep.
Okay. As you all are, who else is standing on one?
You can
Tralia,
stand on
I
mine,
imagine.
or whatever the last one is.
And then
Yeah, you let Draxa stand on it.
let Draxus stand on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in case y'all die, I'll be fine.
Draxus.
Thanks.
Very
Nice,
against
no.
your alignment there, honey.
As you all stand on it, you see that they sink down, but nothing happens.
press the truth one.
Nothing happens.
Well, we were trying to go in order of the sentence there for that. So I was stepped on here first. Somebody was stepped on or pressed, either truth or lies.
Everyone step to the side or take your hand off for a minute and try it in reverse. Here, truth or lies. Or did we try that one?
I
and
think
it
that
didn't
was
work?
what we tried. I'm not sure there for that. I'm just still standing on here because here is definitely what seems to be the beginning.
Here,
Or unless it's backwards and it's like lies are truth here. Or truth or lies here doesn't. Either way, I think lies has to be the word that either precedes or follows are because of diction on there for that. So lies
Morgul.
are truth here. Oh, yep. Hello.
You see in the corner of the room a figure step out of a man.
Morgul, you alright?
Morgul. Earth to Morgul.
Morgul,
Vic,
what are you doing here?
you're dead.
Morgul, who are you talking to?
You
I'm-
can't be here. You're...
I'm not dead.
Morgul? Morgul,
I've
snap
done
out of it. I give him a smack on the
Everything
head.
that I could think of. Try and spread the word of what you've done.
Morgul draws his bow. You
Will.
aren't civic.
Of course I am. Look at me.
If you're gonna aim to kill.
Morgul is visibly crying. Roll to hit.
Okay.
I see
All right.
that he is drawing his bow to hit, and I do the same.
24. 24
Okay.
to hit.
It hits.
Right. Do you want me to roll damage or?
You see the bolt. Where were you aiming?
Heart.
You see it go straight into the heart, and they lurch against the wall as you see the body grasp at the arrow. Why?
Morgul knocks another arrow. Don't you dare pretend to be civic.
You see the body just is there against the wall. Eyes locked on you, blood dripping from the wound in the heart.
You did what you
Well.
needed to. You knew it wasn't him.
Whatever it isn't. I doubt it's. Eh.
No one said this
Morgul.
dungeon would be easy. In fact, we've been
Morgul.
walked to the counter.
Morgul puts the arrow back in his quiver, stows his bow.
You did
Let's
well,
just
and I'm
figure out how
proud
to
of
get
you.
out of here.
We're all proud of you.
You did a hard thing, man.
Does anything else change about the dungeon?
Nope.
Hmm.
Somebody
Is
keep an eye on
there-
that thing.
I'll keep an eye on
I
it
can
for you.
torch it at a moment's notice. It's fine.
That'd be great.
Go ahead, do it. Let's take care of business.
Morgul takes distinct, once the mention of torching is done, Morgul takes distinct care to turn away from the thing. He doesn't want to look at this.
Song of Embers. Because all it needs to do is catch fire.
You see this being of Civic catching flame. As you see the face lurch up. No, no. As it burns. And you see the flesh start ripping from the bones and sloughing off as it hits the ground. And just the skeletal structure burning his
Morgul is
remaining.
visibly shaking at this point.
As your arrow still clings the skeletal system to the wall.
Let's kill whatever the fuck is in here and get the hell out.
Sounds good with me.
Sounds good. Well,
Move on.
There is no moving on.
Oh, we still gotta figure out how the hell to get out of here, so.
Yeah.
I have a lot to tell you guys. We'll talk about it later.
Yep.
that's fine.
Mick. Behind you, you feel a hand.
Which would be really funny if he were still riding my shoulders, but since he's not, it's not as comical.
Nick, what's wrong?
Feel a hand on me.
Mick.
Yes.
Why did you leave us?
I did what I needed to do to help everyone.
Your family. Everyone. Dead.
Ugh.
Nick.
If everyone is dead in my family, then so be it. I can move on.
Iron Falls lies in waste and in ruin because of you.
No, it's not my fault if Iron Falls has fallen. Do not try to put this blame on me, demon.
You were the one that opened the gateway.
Can we see anything?
You didn't close it.
I turn around and fire a crossbow bolt.
What about the mirror veil, Mick? You didn't close it. Anything can get into the falls now.
Don't listen to it, Mick.
I've
It's
already
not
fired-
real.
I've already fired a crossbow bolt.
To where?
To what tapped on my shoulder.
No, into what part of the body?
Oh, into the heart.
You see the same thing happen as it grabs the bolt and... I thought we were friends.
Moxie.
Another song of embers as it dies. Nothing is a friend here. This
Fuck
is a higher kill count than I ever
those
wanted.
demons.
That's what they do, dear friends.
I'm gonna
It
strip
is
that thing's
not
spine out of it.
my fault that Iron Falls may have fallen.
No,
You
but
hear
we're all mortal.
whispers. It's your fault.
We are all mortal, and we all make mistakes. Even if something did happen, it is not your fault that those mistakes occurred.
Fucking piece of shit.
I think
Come
we all need
on.
a drink after this.
It's now the Zortitsi calling me a fucking piece of shit. This is grand, and you guys are
I
entertaining.
deliberately
Children are dead because of you.
I
No.
deliberately take out my flute and play the loudest, most obnoxious singular note to rattle everyone's eardrums and bring everyone back to attention.
Fuck.
My ears are gonna ring for a second after
Okay.
that. There we go. Now, let's figure out these plates, shall we?
Yeah.
What do
The
you
one
do
time
next?
playing poorly is a good thing.
Morgul lifts his,
What have you tried thus far?
Well, we tried the Here Lies Our Truth, I think, here for our Here
Yeah.
Truth Our Li- Yeah, so Morgul lifts his foot off of the plate off of the rune for,
Here.
here on there. Somebody press either or step on either the lies or truth thing first, and then I'm going to,
I press in truth.
Truth are lies here. Try it in reverse.
yeah, essentially.
Alright.
That doesn't work,
Fine
then
with
we'll,
that.
Yep.
Yes, I
Yeah,
stepped
sounds like
on
a
one
plan.
of the sigils.
yep.
As
You
you
do
all
that.
step on those plates in that order, they sink down,
Ah. It's all coming together.
and you see the wall behind Draxus, you see it start to, as it starts to morph into what looks like another room.
Shall we?
Let's go.
We shall.
Let's go.
You want to get back on my shoulders, little bud?
Yep.
All right.
Okay,
Such an
so what do you all do?
adorable duo, honestly.
That is so wholesome,
I am
and
a
I
smart
love it.
halfling. I'm going to stick with the tank.
What do you all do?
I go
Check
in.
the room.
Who's
Also,
going through first?
Low key, I'm really striving to do what I did in the Dark Sun campaign and be
Oh,
a
the mobile
halfling
turret
tank.
thing?
Yes.
I'll go
Ah.
through first.
Halfling turret.
It probably is best for. We've kind of established Moxie probably has more rain to go first on here, so yeah, Moxie going
She's
first
got
makes
the
the most
highest
sense.
will.
Yeah.
I have the strongest sense of cynicism.
Rob, Tralia, what do you all do?
Well, I mean, we already went in the room, right?
Well, we're heading.
No,
in,
I
so,
don't
like,
think you all have gone yet.
Oh, yeah, no, I go through with them.
Yeah. Follow.
So,
Okay.
I
Who's
think
going
Morgul-
first?
Moxie's going first. I think Morgul would follow behind with Miknik on his back.
Yep.
Moxie,
I'll go
roll a
behind
d20
Morgul.
for me, please.
Hey,
Damn
that's
it.
a 3.
Cat destroying wiring. Not good. Shoo.
As Moxie starts to walk into this new room,
You
the
are
ground
very
beneath
natural.
her crumbles as she
Moxie?
falls.
There's this loud sound of surprise, and just
Reflex to try to catch her or grab her arm.
You can try, yeah.
All right, just reflex check then.
Yep, reflex check.
Oh, God damn it. Fell off the table. I'll take that. 22.
As she starts to fall, you grasp her arm, but Moxie, you feel something grabbing.
something's got me. Pull. Ah, what?
I fucking pull. Strength check.
Yep.
Don't rip me in half.
That is a 23.
I
Moxie,
see
roll a
this.
d20 for me.
Oh
See
no.
this, Justin.
Yeah.
I take rope out of my bag, tie it to the back of a crossbow bolt, and fire a crossbow bolt into stone opposite us.
Okay.
And
That
use
was a
that
9
to
on
root us.
dice.
I tie the rest of the rope around me and Morgul.
Okay.
That was
And-
a 9
That was a 9.
on dice.
Moxie, you feel your arm start to dislodge out of its socket as you see bits of your flesh start to tear as Morgul is trying to pull you, and you feel the pull of it as it starts to tear your skin more.
Oh shit.
If you're going to do this, get better leverage.
I think that my friend is helping with that. So what?
As Miknik has made this system for you all, you're able to pull her up. However, her left arm is badly damaged.
I
I'm
immediately, once
so
she's
sorry.
up and safe, cast Cure Wounds on her.
Tralia, you see a
Shit, Blue, chill.
a lamb in the corner.
I go over to it and kneel down.
Help us.
Help you what?
Get out of here.
How'd you get in here to begin with?
Tralia, what are you doing?
I don't know. I was in the forest.
Where's Talia? Oh,
Closer home, and
You heal 6
So
points.
sorry.
Somebody just
saw,
Talia!
I saw a dragon, a big blue dragon, come
Morgul, can you just grab her?
I
Go
mean, I
shake
could
her,
try.
please.
burn everything down to the ground.
Like, go
From
over and shake
Rumplewood?
Tralia.
Yes. Help me, please.
Shoot it.
I
As with
motion
everything.
for her, like saying, "Come here."
As it starts to come
I
toward
walk
her.
over and shake Tralia on her shoulder.
Okay.
You alright? Hey.
Does that break me from it, baby?
Roll a d20.
Or
No.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
just-
see anything, right?
I'm just motioning
don't
to
see-
like, "Come here." So I'm like trying to embrace it.
Hellfire be damned. Third song of embers thrown at this thing.
You do not see anything, Moxie.
You're hallucinating.
Where's the lamb? Is it coming at me? Evil lamb.
Morgul, can you lift
It's
me up so I
coming
can
towards you,
backhand
yeah.
her?
I mean, I could.
Are you willing to backhand her, or do I need to?
I do not want to backhand my friend since I just
I'm
All
just
right, then
dislocated
I
your
will
shoulder.
just pull back and. Does that do anything?
Roll a d20, Moxie.
This is not going to do much. That's a 16. There's no strength mod.
As you slap her across her backside, Tralia looks directly behind her where this happened. And you are looking at Moxie right now, Tralia. What do you do?
The lamb. There's a lamb here. And I thought,
No,
like,
there isn't.
We can't see it, Tralia.
There is no.
Tralia,
lamb
as you
here.
look back, there's nothing there.
Treat this as hell. Trust nothing.
And I just kind of just like my heart is like going out towards the lamb that obviously isn't there.
Oh.
You guys now see a side of Moxie you've never seen and you do not ever want to see again. Treat this like hell. Nothing here fucking matters. Having a heart as big as yours is nothing but a burden. Get over it. Move forward.
Yeah. Let's
Her
go.
inner hell has shown through. Congratulations.
What do you all do?
Well,
Clearly, we can't move on anymore. The floor has fallen out of the next room. Is there
Not
any-
all
You
of it.
can. I didn't say how
Not the
much
whole
of it.
room, just part of it.
so are we able to move around the hole? Like, can we poke it with a stick or
Oh,
something?
guys, everybody grab onto me. I can cast Misty Step and get us over the...
Draxus,
Well,
you
we'll go
can't
for the first
cast
one.
that for that many people.
You can do
I-
3 at a time, my friend.
That's right. I remember we had tried.
Now,
to
if you want to, you can cast it twice.
That would waste the spell slots, but it would get us over there without any issue.
How wide is this? This
It's a
trough?
good 15-foot gap.
That's not an easy jump.
Well,
I mean, I should be able to jump that.
That's you.
So I'm saying is that
Misty
that
Step
takes
goes
one
up to
person
30
out.
feet.
So
Okay.
if I'm carrying Mick, then we should be all right.
yeah.
Then-
I can shoot a crossbow bolt, or just in general, we can do rope crossing.
Yeah,
My
we
rope
can make.
is not wasted.
Okay, now how many people do I need to do Misty
Morcall,
Step?
if you can
Because it's-
remove that crossbow bolt from the wall, so that we can reuse the rope.
I mean, I should be able to.
Yep.
Can I pull it out without
Yep.
much issue, or do I need to roll strength for it?
No, you pull it out without issue.
There you go.
Alright. So I believe what's going to work out best is if we tie the
It's
rope
you three.
here.
Your
Yeah.
tables, Sarah.
you
There
jump
is-
us over.
There is definitely no issue with Tralia having a big heart and loving animals. Just
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
You're doing great.
there is no animosity. I promise. Everything will go back to normal when this is over. She will not hold it against you forever.
Good. Like animals more than people, so.
Morgul's a big fucking baby when it comes to emotions. It's just he knows the person he was dealing with is dead. He's like that. He's not disillusioned to that. That's why he was like, fuck this.
I mean, Moxie wasn't sure whether or not that was her father, and she let you kill him anyway, so...
Yeah. So.
Alright, so, how are we all getting across again?
I think that Draxus is teleporting the three of you, and me and Mick are gonna try to go with this with an athletics check.
That's right.
Question
we
mark?
can do
That sounds about right.
Okay. Because I got like a +7 in athletics. As long as I don't get a fucking 1. Please,
You're good.
Schrodinger, don't fuck me on this one.
I am going to.
Do I need to just roll a
bless-
d20, Justin?
What?
Do I just need to roll a d20
Mm-hmm.
for Misty Step?
I bless Morghal for the jump. So I believe that is
11.
an extra d6.
Oh, nice. So it's like inspiration. Gotcha.
Morgal and Micknick, as Micknick is on Morgal's shoulders, you see Morgal grab onto this rope. Morgal, go.
Yep, gonna roll it. Hey, 25 +4. You said.
You see
Or
him
+4?
take a running start and leap across this chasm, holding the rope as he pulls it taut to the other side. The both of them look at each other with a bit of excitement, but also like, well, we made that one. And you all see Draxus grab onto Tralia and Moxie.
Before he... Oh, wait, he did roll already. Never mind. Never mind.
You see the mist start pouring out of his eyes as it starts swirling around the other two of them as they teleport to the other side where Morgal and Micknick are.
All right.
Yay.
Safely across. Excellent. Hopefully we don't have to worry about any more false floors.
Yeah.
I hope not. I don't want to have my arms nearly ripped off of my torso anymore. The rack's got nothing on Morgal. I wonder what that was.
You all see out of the wall a figure come forth. And you see embers start engulfing it.
Oh no, not you.
It doesn't
You
mean
know,
that-
I never thought
No.
I would see you all in a situation like this. You're quite annoying, I must say.
I've learned shoot first and ask questions later.
Big one, do you even know who I am?
Nope, and I don't care. Firing a fucking arrow into this thing.
How many names do you have?
One, and you know it well.
20 not natural to fire a fucking arrow into this thing.
The arrow goes straight through it.
Damn.
I sense you all. I'll soon find you. Interesting that it had to be here. Have fun with whatever this is.
Oh, this isn't.
We've had
the thing.
plenty of fun so far.
Oh.
Any more and it'll be a party. And you
Good.
know how I
Well,
love
thank
my
you very
parties.
Oh,
Party.
Micknick Tralia. I do want to tell you. First of all, Tralia, your furry friends are perfectly fine. Burning to a cinder, that is. I look forward to seeing how my friend deals with that. And Micknick, Iron Falls, don't worry. It stands somewhat.
out of character.
Dramatic.
Out of character and over the table. I know this isn't gonna do anything. Morgul fires another arrow.
You're
It goes-
wasting your ammo.
It goes through, but you see that the flames engulf it as it disappears.
Again, over the table. I know he is. In character, Morgul is pissed because he doesn't want this happening with the people he's considering his friends at this point.
Makes sense.
Morgul, there really isn't anything for you to do that's more or less an illusion. Or projection, I should say. It's not an illusion, it's projection.
It's still
As you all are looking into the catacombs, you see that it's fairly open.
Misleadingly open.
stowing the bow, drawing the swords. Like this place.
Can I pick a loose rock out of any wall nearby?
You can try, yeah.
I try and pick any kind of rock that my strength allows.
You pick up a rock off the wall.
I try
What are you
and
doing?
Skip rock across the floor.
It goes across the floor, and you hear it as it stops,
Where did it stop?
and it's picked up, and you hear, interesting. Very interesting. Draxus, I wonder how much you wish to speak to your mother.
It's honestly not something I've thought that much about.
What of your father? Do you wonder how he is?
I'm still angry at him.
You hear the voice of your father, Draxus. I never meant for any of this to happen. I always thought that it would go differently.
And then I turn around to the party and I go, guys, this isn't real anyway, right?
Correct.
No.
Nah.
I just walk away.
Seem to forget. I'm very in tune with this world. But if you wish not to acknowledge me, that's fine. I guess I deserve that.
I just interrupt and go, whatever, and just keep walking away.
As
I
you
look at
walk
the rest of the
through,
party with a disgusted look on my face.
as you all walk through, you see there is a box on the floor.
Well,
I'd pick up another rock and throw it at it.
It hits the box.
17 perception. Is there writing on it? Well,
Nope.
20 total. Nope, no writing.
Nope.
Well, if it's a mimic, and it still may
Detect
be,
magic?
it's being very stoic despite
You detect magic all around you.
a rock thrown at it.
So it's hard to detect whether or not it's on the chest.
Correct.
Uh,
I have a feeling we might be in a demi-plane. Maybe.
That's almost
I guess if
certainly
anyone's going to try and go open it, it might as well be me. Let's see.
Call. Still got my sword drawn.
the case. Why do we have
Still
to
ready to
open a
stab.
box? Why can't we just leave the box be?
Do you see anywhere else to go?
I mean, if there was a neon sign pointing to open the box, I still would be reluctant to open it.
Oh, you'd be especially. I think nobody would want to open it at that point because of what we've seen so far.
You don't have to go do anything. You can try to continue onward.
Is there anywhere to
I
go?
kind of.
Make a perception check.
All right.
Mm,
And over the table, I know that you
Nope.
are not going to restrict what we can do for reasons of just moving the story along. that was an in-character thing for Mick to say. Why do we even have to
Yeah,
open the
sure.
fucking box?
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm
I'm just
curious. That's
reiterating.
why.
You all can go backwards if you want to. I don't give a shit.
Only a 13, Justin, on the perception for me.
Yeah, there's more open area.
There's more places to go. We can leave the box the fuck alone if we want to.
Pralia, do you sense life signs in the box?
Can I sense life signs in the box?
Roll a d20, dear.
Finally, having
7.
a druid. Whoa.
7.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, you cannot detect any life signs.
Nope.
There's
Not
no
a thing right now.
intelligent life in this box.
Oh, see nothing. Ow.
Can I smack it with my staff?
Yes, you can.
Great. I want to smack it.
As you smack it, you see that it twitches.
Great. That thing has to be alive.
Are we rolling initiative yet?
No. Let's just walk away from it now. I've seen it move. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
We can continue.
Twitched.
Fuck
As
this
you all
box.
start to move more into the catacombs, it starts to open into a larger chamber. And you see flames start to line the entire area as you see a rather large, tall man with long arms and long legs standing in front in the fire, smiling.
Oh, hello.
You had to be a demon, didn't you?
I
And
mean,
he
had to be a
just
demon.
starts
Any other option?
he just starts dancing around.
I am hunter's marking that shit immediately.
Nice.
On
move.
fucking sight.
It says, "Welcome, my friend."
I gotta say, you
Nice to see you
really
again.
don't do well on the whole welcoming part.
You really don't do well welcoming people. You don't do well welcoming people. You are a fun one. I like
If
you.
you want to welcome
Oh.
someone, you don't send them through actual literal hell.
Oh, you don't send someone welcoming. You know what I'm gonna do to you, Nick? I'm going to take your little feet. I'm going to spread them out, and I'm going to eat your toes.
And I'm going to
Turn your skull into a soup bowl before any of that happens.
cut your asshole open and shove your head up it.
You all are so scary. You see a chair form behind him as he sits in it, and he says, "Okay, try to come and get me."
Not a smart idea. Don't go rushing in.
And that is where we are going to end tonight's campaign, everyone.
Damn it.
Yes, the infamous cliffhanger.
Ah.
Beautiful.
I already know what I'm gonna do anyway, so.
All right. Well, thank you
Yeah.
everyone for watching yet another fun-filled night of game D&D. We will see you all next Friday. Yes, we are planning to actually do next Friday. 8 p.m. Eastern. See you then. Tune in.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Gameplays!